You never know where
But
we'll
the
go.
some of the things that happen on Tonight Show, I was like, if we were on streaming, I could have told
I
that
know.
story.
Yeah, you could, put it in the banner. What I was saying earlier, because I've been thinking more and more about it today and stuff like that. But what I was, like when we do like what the fuck news, it doesn't necessarily have to be a banner. I can make an overlay for that. So they're up
Right.
in the top left hand corner where it came across. It'd be an overlay. What the fuck
Well, not to
news
mention, I built all those
or
goddamn fucking videos
yeah. Well, I'll be
a
able to
while
save
back.
those hopefully. But then like when we do the starting five on the banner, we
Hmm.
can put our email and stuff like that. I was just thinking about all the like all the cool options that we're gonna have now,
Oh,
and at the end of the day, I really do feel like this is going to
it's gonna
really
take us to the next level,
yeah.
kind of thing. And it's something we talked about it a long time ago, and it's you know I think with Haps closing, it pushed us into that. Okay, yeah, we talked about it, but we actually have to do it now, kind
Hmm.
of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is I was gonna at the end of the day I was it was gonna happen one way or another.
Yeah.
Um, So again, as I said earlier, I'm very thankful and very grateful, and it's a good feeling to know that somebody out there truly does believe in what we're doing
Has our back.
and has faith in what we're doing. That there's a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, you guys are going to blow up," and this, that, and the other thing. Just gotta reach that next level. So
But somebody's put their money where their mouth is, which is what's really cool.
yeah, so that means we got to step up and be better.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, that means we have to actually work at this. Damn it.
Well, speak for yourself because some
Oh,
of us
no,
have
no.
been.
I mean, well, we do work at it. I mean, it's I actually just sent you a news article that we have to talk about
Just send me a
on
news
Wednesday's
article.
show. I think
Where?
it's on Messenger, Facebook
Oh, I
Messenger.
can't. I can't get it. I don't have that. I'm not in that group from that Facebook group.
Yeah, our Facebook
Yeah.
group, the Nonsensical Nonsense one.
You posted it on our group page, or you sent it to
No, I
our
sent
group.
it. I sent it to our group Messenger. I think. Let me check.
Yeah, I can't look at it. I'm not a member of that group. It's a private group.
No, 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 no. This one. Hold on. I just sent. Yeah, you see it. You've already seen it.
I know. I am not a member of that Facebook group, so
Oh, okay. I see.
the post is
Oh,
private. It's
okay. I
hidden.
get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Well, since it's there, I'll save it and I'll read it out. But look at your screen.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Way to get a story from a year ago.
But I saw that and I was like, holy shit. I mean, that's. I was just scrolling through Facebook as we were finishing up because my buddy, well, Dave, who wants to sponsor us, they just had Bike Week down in Mazatlan, and he
Hmm.
was posting videos, and I was looking at some of the videos, and in between two different videos of his, that story was up, and I was like, whoa,
Oh. Yeah,
there you go,
that's an old
23.
yeah, that's an old story too.
Yeah, oh, this was last year, but 23 iPhones. I'm hoping she took them out of the box. Even if they're not in the box, how big is how big is a fucking iPhone? I mean,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude.
at that point, there's 23 of them up there. I don't think it matters if it was in a
I,
box or not.
I highly doubt they were in a box because the iPhone box is pretty big, but that's a lot of phones.
Yeah.
Like 23 iPhones is huge. 23 phones in general. I mean, hell, if you stack more than three phones, that's an inch wide.
I think it's more than that. She's got a cave, buddy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's a
I knew
bucket.
somebody like that.
Yeah, just keep showing up on my fucking For You page.
Right? Oh yeah,
I
I
did.
was like,
I did. I did that. I got that McDonald's thing again today, man. Fucking Jesus. But I split it with my brother-in-law, so because it's four
you need
burgers
to.
and four fries, and you get a choice between the 10 McNuggets, a Big Mac, uh, a McChicken, or a quarter pounder.
You are
So I
eating
got
the shit out of some McDonald's lately.
yeah. It all came down to the kids. They don't get McDonald's very often, man. So it's like, you know what, I can afford it, whatever.
Yeah. Well, now you're taking it to the limit. Like, we don't get it very often, but hey,
No,
let's
no,
get it
not
six
my
times a
kids.
day, every
No,
day.
my kids get it more than they should, but my wife's brother and sister do not.
Mm.
They're not as well off. That's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is like here in Mexico, something like for some people, something as simple as McDonald's is almost out of reach most days.
Yeah.
Like my mother-in-law just started working. She's worked. She signed. You know how you go into stores and they have like in-store credit cards.
Yeah, I thought she'd been doing that for a while though. 'Cause
Well,
you
she's
said
been doing
she
that
did.
for like six. She started right about the same time I started my job. But what's cool about those cards is you can use them pretty much fucking anywhere.
Yeah. Really?
I don't use mine. I mean, I used it at that store because you can only go pay it off at that store. And it's like, well, I don't know if
Mm.
I can leave the house. I mean, what? I mean, because like tomorrow I have to go grocery shop, and I'm not looking forward to it. And I need to get a new PlayStation controller.
We gotta get a new PlayStation controller for.
Uh, it like you know how you hit the PS button, it doesn't want to turn on, and it's fully charged. Sat on charge for like 3 hours, and the button's like worn out or something.
Do
But
you
we've
need
had that.
well that or do you need to relink it? Because I just had to relink
No,
both
no,
of mine.
because
I don't know what the hell
we
happened.
relinked it twice, and it turns on and then turns off, then won't turn off again.
Hmm.
We've relinked it like 3 or 4 times. So I looked online and I can get them for like $25.
Yeah. Well, they're not very
But
expensive at Walmart either.
no, that's right. I'm gonna go pick one up at Walmart and call it a fucking day. But I want to get. I saw corded ones the other day because there's nothing worse than like the kids play all fucking day. Then I get done, I want to play my game, and the fucking battery's dead. You want to talk about kicking in the dick?
Why do you think I have a corded controller on my Xbox? And on
I'm
top of
getting.
it, I have two controllers for my PlayStation, and one is always, dude. This is the best charging thing I've ever bought
I want to get one of those.
because
If I get a chargeable
yeah,
one, I'm gonna
it
get one of those too.
this plugs into the top of your controller.
Uh huh.
This little guy right there, it just plugs in,
And then it slides into that.
and then it just sits right on top of it. When your PlayStation's on, that's charging.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up one of those.
Because the problem I was running into with my PlayStation controllers, the kids, much like they used to do with their tablets and stuff, they wouldn't just put something down and let it charge. So even when it was charging, they're on the controller and they're dragging it
Yeah.
all over the place. So like the charging cords were the little plug-in thing was breaking, or
Yeah.
the
Yep.
insert on the charger or on the controller. So I was just like, this is getting ridiculous. I'm running out of ways to charge my damn
Yeah,
PlayStation
well,
controller. So I bought that.
It's
and
getting
this
harder
thing
and
is,
harder to get charger cables because it uses the old. It doesn't use the C port, it uses the B port,
yeah.
and those chargers are becoming obsolete. Much like the one
Yeah.
from PlayStation One, PlayStation Two,
And
or
that's
three.
like,
PlayStation Three had
yeah.
the whatever number letter it was.
Yeah, well, that's like my Xbox, my wireless controller. I have there's like these little battery packs.
Oh
That
yeah,
you just-
yeah, because
you
they
just-
use batteries. They use real batteries.
Yeah. Instead of going and buying like Duracell rechargeable batteries,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to buy the batteries, then you have to buy the charger separately. I bought
Yeah.
these two little packs, and they just plug into like the C charger or whatever it is.
Oh,
So
okay.
one, when you take one out, you plug that one in, and the other one's already fully charged, and it
Nice.
plugs right into the Xbox. So as long as the Xbox on, it's charging.
I
And
want
then
to
I
see if
got
I
my-
can
then
get when I get the I'm gonna try to get a corded controller, and then I want to see if I can get an extension.
Most of the corded controllers have like a 10-foot cord on it already.
Oh well, that's even better.
The
Because that was
corded
my
one.
problem. Is like I could just see what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna try to step over the cord, trip on the cord, rip the PlayStation off the fucking TV stand, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I think the cord on my Xbox One's like 8 foot, maybe 10 foot. So I mean,
Oh,
most of
okay,
them already have
that should be fine.
stupid ass long cord, anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're already set there.
No, but well, my brother-in-law, he watched me play Days Gone because you can only have one save,
Yeah,
and since I finished it twice, he finally wore me down, and I was like, yeah, go ahead and play. And he fucking goes up against a horde today, and he doesn't have any energy. He's got the wrong fucking guns. And he's got
Jesus.
no Molotovs. He's got no bombs, and he's going up against the sawmill horde.
Mm.
And I was like, dude, you ain't gonna make it. Yep, see, you're dead. I didn't even get it to the point where I was gonna like, you're not gonna make it. He was dead already.
You're dead.
That sawmill horde is a fuckery. But no, it's. Still kind of pissed about that game not gonna be getting a sequel.
Yeah, they do that with a lot of games.
But that game's one of those games that's got like a cult following. It's not a big name like Grand Theft Auto or something like that. It's a it's a niche group.
Well, yeah, that's
Like it came with the PlayStation as well. So
yeah, that's like Last of Us.
Horizon.
Last of
Yeah,
Us came
but
with my
Last of
PlayStation,
Us,
but it
Last of
took
Us
yeah,
had a huge following.
yeah,
Like, it was,
and I didn't think I was gonna like that game, and then because it came with my PlayStation, I was like, well, it's already there, I'll play it,
right
and I fell in love with it, and it took years
to finish
years to get a sequel a sequel. Yeah. And then the sequel was good. I guess I haven't played it yet, but then there's just a
Yeah,
couple.
I've seen the sequel on the shelves at the store, and I'm like, yeah, I might have to pick that up. I haven't played the first one, but the other one I got that's came in my place is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's getting a sequel, and the sequel looks dope, but it's a it's like 2,000 years into the future, but everybody's gone back to like bow and arrow.
Yeah.
But the animals are mechanical, like Transformer style.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a real weird concept, but it's fucking the storyline. The storyline on Days Gone and Horizon are just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've stated multiple times, if you took all the storylines from those two, you could make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Because they have the clips, you can literally put all those together. And somebody's actually done it with Horizon. Or no, Days Gone. On YouTube, you can watch all the storyline.
Oh yeah, they do that
clips.
with a lot of games like Injustice, Mortal Kombat. They've gone
Right.
through and put all the cut screens together for like the last Mortal Kombat, like Mortal Kombat 11 or whatever it was. And then it turns into like a little movie, and it's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, well, I've watched the Days Gone one twice. Because and the crazy thing about Days Gone is like the whole time you don't know your wife's there. You
Yeah.
don't know if she's still alive. And then when you find out she is alive, spoiler,
Ugh.
she's a cunt.
Ugh. Bitch, I wish you would have gotten eaten by a zombie.
Right? Like when she sees him, he's like, let's get the fuck out of here. And she's like, no, I gotta stay. He's like, what are you?
Mm.
Okay. And I
God
follow
damn.
there's a Facebook feed or group called It's the Days Gone, and somebody's put on there that the one girl that runs the gun shop at the one camp is a better fit for the main character than his
Yeah.
wife. It's like if she was alive, if she was dead, he
Yeah.
could totally get with that chick. Every time you drive by, she's like, "Hi, Deacon." And it's like, dude, that chick's ready for you right now. Screw your cunt ass wife. But it's the storyline's amazing, and you have your best friend. You're both bikers. It's decent.
God
What
damn.
what are you goddamn
I
mad
got
about?
I got Tony's live with Brian, and they're rattling off all
Oh,
their social media sites, and they're like they've got like fucking 100 of them.
Jesus, that's
I'm like,
crazy.
God damn.
No wonder why you can't share our shit. You don't
Right?
have enough time in the day. Oh, when we were live, you were talking about my wife not. I was talking about my wife not drinking. She's drunk in a bar.
She's been
She's not drinking, but she's having a couple drinks. She's in
yeah.
Spain, and she called me. She's like, she's kind of crying and stuff. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, I miss you so much. I was like, yeah, you're around all these people that are hooking up, and you're not. And she's like, yeah, and I miss you. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, she's drank before when we've been live.
Oh no, no, no. She was smoking.
No, she was
She
drinking
was
too.
no,
She was
she was
smoking, but
smoking. No,
she
she
was
doesn't
she was.
drink when she's home. We don't
I've
keep alcohol in the house.
I've seen her. Well, her friend brought it over or something because they were drinking.
No,
She came and got on camera.
I told you that because if I told you guys, if I would have said she was smoking weed, it would have been different because her mom was watching us, and her mom would
Well,
have caught on to, it's a whole thing.
who cares? She's an
Yeah,
adult.
that's what I said. But it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But no, she called. She's like, "Are you guys done?" I'm like, "No, not yet." And she's like, "Oh, I just called. I miss you." I said, "Well, 2 more weeks."
Yeah, you missed me. You extended your vacation
Well,
without
no,
missing me.
but that was no. But the thing is like it all comes down to if you're there
Yeah.
and it doesn't cost anything to expand, might as well, because it's not going to add any more expense except for day to day.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well because you're not going back. And I told her when you get home, I'm locking the fucking door.
Mm-hmm. Really about just trying to stay connected with all these fucking losers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I keep up with you and Tony, and occasionally I'll see. Like every time I go to Haps, nobody's on, so I'm like, well, fuck it, I get off.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's really on much anymore. I mean,
Well,
like
that
I
one
said,
day, I was gonna go live, and nobody was on. One person was live,
mm-hmm.
and they were going all religious, and I was like, yeah, I'm out.
nobody's really nobody really goes live anymore because there's unfortunately, like I said, the same group of idiots that ruined Periscope are the same group of idiots that have ruined Haps
Mm-hmm.
because there's so much fucking drama and like people like us, we're not going to get involved with it.
Yeah, we
And
don't.
then people get mad because like, why are you mad? Because I'm not getting involved in the fucking drama. It's stupid. It's silly. It's dumb. And then they want to make shit up about you and say you said or did shit that never even happened. It's like,
I'm like, it's recorded,
yeah,
motherfucker.
like when the hell did that happen?
Well, I mean, that's the another thing about when we move over to StreamYard, we don't have to worry about shit like that.
No. I think at that point, the real fans and the people who enjoy the show and listen to the show, they're gonna find us, and
Yeah.
they're gonna come over and they're gonna continue to watch,
Well,
because like,
and how many
well,
times a day do we mention Facebook and
yeah,
YouTube
and
and all that
like
shit?
and
So,
like Jody, she was like, so where do I need to go to watch you guys? And I said, you can go to YouTube or Facebook. She's like, I don't have to
yeah.
download an app or anything. I said, no. I said, you can
Which
watch
makes
us on
it
YouTube and
easier
Facebook, and I said, you can comment and and
in real time, pretty much.
yeah.
Because the delay was like stupid close. It could have been no more than a minute or 30 seconds. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, man?
I haven't checked my email all weekend. I realize it's only Saturday night, but there's only
What's going on?
34,000. I have 200 emails. It's been like
Tony D and
24
Brian are
hours.
getting ready to pop over
Okay.
or pop in.
It's been 24 hours since I was last on, and I have over 100 emails. Over 200, sorry.
Dude, wait, what happened now?
My work emails. I turned off my computer last night at about this time, and that before I shut off my computer, I always check my email, and I'm on my phone right now checking my emails, and I have over 200 emails for Monday morning.
Yeah.
It's only Saturday night. Now some are auto notifications of deals going through.
Oh, yeah,
Still,
work stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, it's like fuck.
From Texas, from Georgia, we are. They're getting ready to.
Switch over.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Tony.
I get the notification that Tony's Twitter connection
Water.
failed before he even shows up at the fucking backstage. I was like, what?
You saw one from, yeah, good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. You want to guess what Tony's doing? I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count.
See?
I'm cooking. See, I do some fried chicken.
You look like a sandwich. That's our Brian.
Oh, you're actually frying chicken. You're not frying
He's
chicken.
actually fried chicken. Yes. Must
Damn,
clarify
You're
because
You're all cleaned up. What's the occasion?
I know. I decided to rejoin society
Hello again,
after
Sadie.
actually my wife called me yesterday and she's like, "You're on a live podcast twice
His
a
wife's-
week, sometimes 3."
His wife's
You
only
need to
told him the
fucking
same thing
clean
that
up your
Tony and I
faith.
tell him 3 times a week for
See,
the
it looks
last
good, man. See, you
4
look like
months.
a distinguished gentleman.
Yes, Chris. There's a
well,
difference between
welcome
you,
to-
Tony,
wel-
and my wife. My
Please
wife
tell
has
me the
pussy,
difference.
You don't.
And
My wife
that
has
you-
pussy. You don't.
So, yeah, and you know what? You're getting the same amount of pussy from your wife that you would be getting from Tony and I if we had.
But
Pussy.
in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be getting a lot more.
Yeah, okay. Hello.
Oh,
That's gonna be you down in the living room because she's gonna kick you out of the bedroom.
don't bet on it. Chris, Tony,
Hey, High Roller.
Your,
What's going on?
save your memes. Because next week we're doing top 5 memes.
It's gonna be the worst top 5 of my life.
It's gonna be so fun.
How are you
they
gonna
have-
do memes?
Same way we do this. Same way we're doing the actors. It'll be just pictures.
Well, I
I'll
have
shrink them
one.
down and make them all.
High roller
5 on
city,
1.
first ignition. Chris, let me know. Chris, I got to tell you, we're going to need you as an admin, and I don't know if you heard me or not, for the people that's trying to figure out Twitch. Since you know it that well.
Oh, Twitch is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we
I
got
can't figure it out on my computer.
Can I opt out of this next week starting 5?
No. You're gonna take the hit. Quit being a bitch.
Because like the 2 I sent you guys on Snapchat.
I'm not worried about
Those are
taking
funny.
a hit. Man. I'm only.
Because I literally, I think I have, not including political ones, I think I have like 65 on my phone.
I'm only 2 wins away from the greatest champion of all time, Mr. Ric Flair. Ric Flair, the greatest champion of all time.
Gentlemen,
Like
16
tell me this
times.
isn't the
I would
truest
like
of
to
true
discuss.
memes.
I would like to discuss, since this is the after show, Brian Pleasures to join us
I
No,
have a pleasure. Do you want to see?
at his availability.
I have a strict no Mexican policy.
You're going to be a man, motherfucker.
Jeff, are
Oh.
you Mexican? I was referring to Brian.
I've been here long enough.
He's not even Mexican. I have to spell it out for him before he realizes what I'm saying.
We definitely got to discuss what we're going to do for football season, since Hats may not be here.
Just do it on StreamYard.
There it is.
Yeah, you knew the stream free account.
Have you mentioned to Brian what I wanted to do?
entirely know. That's why I got the four of us here right now.
Okay.
Because this
Okay.
is
So
what I
Brian,
want. This
as
is
long
what I
as you're
want. Wait. This is what I wanted for your show. When Mike dropped it, we had clarity that he wasn't coming back. I want Brian to be with us.
Mhm.
We don't do politics. What's the other one? Politics and religion.
Religion.
Politics and religion.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Those are
So
strictly. Well, occasionally Chris will come in and drop a fucking grenade and then leave the fucking room.
yeah,
But
And beard
This-
grooming.
that's what makes a great host.
oh my God,
Hey Bernie, what's going on, Bubba?
Bernie was
What?
good.
The ability to be able to drop a pipe
no,
bomb
no, no.
and then come
We
back
don't
and
do
still get
politics. We
control.
don't religion. What do you think about transgender females competing in sports? Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's not
This
politics
motherfucker.
and or religion.
Yeah, but that gets political real fast. Don't fucking lie.
He also gets
Well,
religious.
well, you know,
It got.
if that's the
little
road you guys want to
in
take it down.
15 minutes, we pissed off so many people.
Yeah, and who caught more heat than anybody else?
You asshole.
Yeah,
As well.
I
you
wasn't
should
even
have.
doing anything, and everybody was
You
mad at
dropped
me.
the fucking grenade
Yes,
and
Brian,
stormed
please
off.
join me with this madness if you don't.
Upon
No,
you
but
know
Brian,
your
what
availability,
we're
I
gonna
know
be
like
doing, what we were going to be doing, Brian, is we want to bring you in. We want to.
Okay.
We're going to be doing everything on StreamYard.
Cool.
My only concern is your work schedule.
I'm free in the evenings. I work.
Okay.
I'm free in the evenings after 6, and then 6 my time because it takes me about almost an hour.
Well, what time you
I
got
leave
right
the
now?
10:44 Central.
Yeah. So you and I are on the same time. So Wednesdays we start at 5 our time.
Yeah, so that's when I get out of the office. Is at 5.
Right.
hey ER nurse, what's going on, Blondie?
He can do Saturdays real easy. Hey, Nursey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Hi,
even be late for Wednesday
Me?
just as long
You
as
can
we
call
know
me
we're coming.
Glick
Okay, cool.
or nonsensical. That's basically what
Or
everybody calls me
asshole.
anymore.
Alright.
Or
Yeah,
asshole.
so-
or
He answers,
dick.
yeah,
he answers
so-
anything.
Yeah, so Tony could like text me the link, and then I'll get it. I'll email
Well,
myself and get on.
the way it works when
StreamYard
we're
that
doing
Well,
way.
just
StreamYard,
I was gonna say, just give me your.
if
You
you-
just send me your
yeah,
email, and I can send it
your-
to you.
You have my
get it
email.
directly.
Oh, I do have your email
It's-
because you
it's
sent in
the
a list.
nonsense, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep. So I do have
but
your email. So yeah, I
We
can
can
shoot
send
to
it
that.
through. What
Yeah,
was
Glick.
it? It's email, Facebook Messenger, and what was the other one? I forget what the other one was.
Email, Gmail, or Facebook Messenger.
No, but there
Who
was something
does
else.
Facebook
No, that was it.
Messenger?
A few of us
Fuck
do.
you, we do.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block Jeff on it though. No, so Saturdays are probably going to be the easiest for you because it's. What time did you say it is there right now?
It is
10
10:45.
Okay, yeah, you're an hour behind me.
I mean,
Yeah.
So by the time you would get home, like on Mondays, because we finish at 8 on Mondays and we finish at 9 on Wednesdays. So I mean, it'd be 8 o'clock your time. You might be able to get in for a minute on Wednesday, but Saturdays would probably work the best for you.
yes. The 4-man crew Saturday.
But I did have an idea for this football season, and even extended past the football season. And I was gonna, I'll be on the show with you guys, but I don't wanna host it, as we've talked about in the past. And this is just
you're
here on
talking about
half. So we're, I wanna ultimately create like a nonsensical podcast network and have multiple shows underneath our
Correct.
umbrella. Jeff wants to do a movie review show, but he wants to take on another project. I don't want to take on this project solely. This would be either your show or Tony's show or both your guys' show. I would be a co-host on it. But to do like, I was going to call it like Fantasy Meltdown.
right.
And do fantasy football talk in general, with like weekly picks as far as fantasy goes, game picks, winners and losers, kind of stuff like that, and add our own little whatever you guys want to do with it. But we'd be able to do it on the same StreamYard account, and then I can upload it, whether we create a new Spotify account or I just put it onto the Nonsensical Nonsense Spotify
I
account.
would say put it through yours. I would say put
Yeah.
it through yours.
Because as part of the network, I know a couple other podcasts that I listen to. They have their main Spotify channel, and they each there's 3 guys on the show. Each one of them have their own show, and then 2 of the guys do a weekly show, one show a week, which is like what the hell do they call it? Fuck, I've been listening to these guys for years. But it all goes under their one Spotify account.
And see,
Right.
here's the thing.
Side stories is what they call it. Side
One
stories.
thing
And
I
they're just
always loved was when I first met the show. I
I
used to
can
always
tell
tell
you my
you
fantasies.
best
Easy,
show.
Bernie.
You ever listen to what's it called? The loose cannon. The loose.
I think
You
we did, Blondie.
What's that?
Her email about her.
Celebrity. I think you did. Yeah.
I think I could have
I haven't
swore that.
checked. I
The
haven't checked
list.
my email. I haven't checked the email.
Well, this was her celebrity crushes. I'm pretty sure
Oh, okay.
it was put on the list, wasn't it, Jeff?
I
I think it
think
was.
so.
She
Who's
was on that
this?
broadcast.
Yeah. I had to go back and find the list now.
I forgot to put the
She's
nonsensical nonsense
fantastic. Made of
Gmail
plastic.
on my phone. I have it on the computer, just not on the phone.
Songs that pump you up.
She's a
Songs that
small
pump
wonder.
you up. Where the hell is it at? Good lord.
Manamana. Manamana. Manamana.
Oh, you know what? You didn't put it on
Manamana.
there,
I
Jeffrey.
didn't? Oh, shit.
No, I don't know if we got it then.
Do
Goddamn
do 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 do. Manamana. Do 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 do. Manamana.
What?
I got my buddy Dave. My buddy Dave. If you certain words trigger him singing that song, and it's hilarious.
You just gotta go.
Sit there and just say that.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
No, I actually
Ba-da-da-da-da.
one.
Ba-da-da.
There's a word. There's a fruit in Spanish that if you say it, it triggers him.
Manzana.
No, it's guavana.
We did get it, but
Guavana.
Jeffrey, in all his fantastic glory,
Yes.
did not put it on the list that week. But we did. We did get it.
Sadie, he is not going to show us the steak because it is not worthy because he's cooking it 5 minutes on each side, which is
Because
not
he
good.
eats it
Which is the
wrong.
worst way. That's the way to cook it. You should
No.
light a match under it, knock its horns off, wipe its nasty ass, light a match under it, and chunk it down on a plate.
Just cook, look, on a
Or-
skillet, you cook
or-
it for a
or the
minute
way my
45
man
on
Kevin
each side,
Costner's-
and there you go.
Just whisper fire to it and put it here on the plate.
Well, ER Nurse Blondie, Nonsensical Nonsense is going to StreamYard, so our podcast will be streamed every week on YouTube, Twitch,
Lester
and Facebook.
Holt?
So, yeah, I
Lester
just
Holt?
seen it.
You have not been to the border.
Yeah.
Did you that man like Lester Holt has a Klingon forehead?
That man does got a big bowling ball forehead.
For real.
I can see where some women would find him sexy, though. He's smart, he's educated, he's a news guy, so he's probably got that voice, and he dresses good and stuff like that.
Yeah, he is a sharp dresser. I will say that.
Yeah.
But he's working for the wrong network.
Yeah, well.
But overall, damn, that's a. I've never heard anyone say it. Lester Holt. Wow. You know who is a very, very attractive news anchor, and even for her age, she takes great care of herself. Megyn
Who's that?
Kelly.
Yeah.
Wrong
Dude,
network.
she is a.
Still
No.
wrong
She's
network.
doing her own podcast. She has her own
I don't know.
podcast. She
I
has
don't know
no
what the hell she.
affiliation.
I know who she is. I don't know. I don't care about networks people work for.
Wasn't she one of the ones
Oh my
accused
God.
of what's the name of harassment?
Yes.
Your whole family knows it, so you got like a major crush on that man.
You didn't see the steak, Sadie? Hold on. There you go.
Ugh. Too brown.
Yeah. Well,
Where's all the blood, man? Like, where's all the good
Yeah,
juices and stuff?
yeah. Where's the good juice?
It depends on the woman.
That's not blood. That's beet juice.
Again, all that talking, you're in the same boat as Jeff. I'm not getting in.
You're welcome. I guess I ain't worried about y'all. They are thin. I got thin steaks. I'm trying to cut. I got to get this weight down.
Yeah, they are too thin.
I'm at 223.
Why?
and I'm-
Why
I
would
haven't
you
been
buy?
able to
Why would you
Like
buy
a
thin
cheddar.
steaks? I mean, are you trying? I mean, you might as well just make that into a
Cheddar.
sandwich.
That's what I'm gonna do. Instead of going, I'm taking your advice. You do grilled cheese. I add something else to the grilled cheese. I can put ham, cheese. I can put some lettuce with it. I can put onions. I can put bell peppers.
And see, like
I love
last
bell
night.
peppers.
See,
I do
see,
too.
like last night, I did. I grilled up
I
some
find it
swordfish.
satisfying cutting them.
I grilled up some swordfish, and I did pico de gallo last night.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pico de gallo doesn't have meat in it. Sorry.
My
Exactly.
damn kids wanted my damn kids wanted McDonald's last night. I was like, you guys want to go to like like Raising Cane's. You want to go
Someplace good.
like
Let's see
Dairy
that.
Queen. I was like, you want to go to
Prime,
Dairy
prime
Queen? We
cut
can get some
ribeye right there.
Nice.
bell
Nice.
peppers are awesome. I was naming off all these
Yeah.
places, and I got to like the third one. All three of them were like McDonald's. I was like, fuck. I don't want
I
to
mean,
go
I
to
mean, I
out of
McDonald's.
mean,
my
but,
car.
but look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that nice flavorful pink meat.
Yeah, it's not enough
That
red.
nice
It's not enough
warm,
red.
nice warm pink.
No, that's
center.
actually that's nice. That's good.
Yeah, it's rare. I did it medium rare.
Mm. And we just cooked. We made cheeseburgers and stuff for dinner tonight. Cooked them here at the house.
I got that mini Foreman grill kind of. It's not actually a Foreman grill.
No,
It's like Bob's version.
ER nurse.
How dare you, woman?
That's blasphemy. Ketchup or A1 for your steak. There's a special place in hell for people who use A1 or
Oh.
ketchup on their steaks.
I don't mind
okay.
A1,
No.
but
A1,
ketchup is
no.
just wrong.
Now, if I go somewhere
are
like say I go somewhere and get like a steak sandwich, because there are some places that make like it's like a knockoff Philly cheesesteak sandwich, but it's a steak sandwich, and they'll use like A1 or some kind of steak sauce or something like that.
Worcestershire
Whatever it is, what it
sauce.
is. No, it's like a steak sauce that they put, whatever. I'm not gonna bitch and complain, but if I'm making a steak or if I go to a restaurant and the waiter comes back, he's like, "Would you like any A1?" and I'm like, "You want to fucking die?"
No, I will put it on my plate and I'll dip into it.
You're making this friendship really tough, Tony.
Yeah, right. Fucking
Oh,
A1 is ridiculous.
ketchup's worse.
I'm gonna pray for you.
thank you.
I don't think you can do
the
enough
only thing
praying for
ketchup
him.
should be used for is French fries.
I disagree.
I
Oh,
can't think of
yeah.
anything else I use it on. Maybe a hot dog, but maybe.
It is good, Nursey. I don't care what nobody says. It's a new taste besides regular.
Oh yeah. So last Sunday, since last Sunday was Easter Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
one brisket was salt, pepper, garlic, and the other brisket was salt, pepper, garlic, and little bit of
Oh,
a
okay, that
meat
sounds
tenderizer.
that sounds good. That sounds
Nice.
good.
Now brisket,
Both-
doesn't that take like forever to fucking cook though?
Yeah, it's like an hour a pound.
When they smoke
But
it, yes.
yeah,
Okay,
and
I
then
get
see
that
like
kind of time.
that was like an hour in.
Now
was
see,
an
if I don't
hour
have
in.
to fucking cook it, I'm good. I'll eat the shit out of it. But if I have to cook it, I'm out.
Well, Jeff, I ain't gonna lie to you. Last year we had a Buc-ee's that opened up here, and they were doing the briskets. There was not a safe cow on this planet anymore.
Hey, no. Once again, I'm fine to eat it, but I don't want to fucking cook it.
And then also too, like I did chicken fajita tacos one time with homemade pico de gallo.
My wife makes a pico de gallo that'll fucking burn your fucking lips right off your face.
And then I think I showed you this one, but like when I
smoked scallions, doesn't she?
smoked the turkey for
No,
Christmas.
she uses habaneros.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah, she'll put habanero in it. She don't
Nah,
fuck around.
Mercy,
That's
I'm
always
with you
next
on that.
level.
Ketchup on everything. Steak, roast, hamburger, hot dogs, all of it. It's not just Michigan. Trust me.
No.
That's what we do.
I have ketchup in the fridge. I've probably had for 6 months. I think I've used it once.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I have a Heinz. It's a what's it called? It's I think it's Heinz. It's a buffalo sauce that I mix with. I mix it with Valentina when I do
Grab a
wings.
steak with your fork, dip it in ketchup, and then no ketchup.
Ketchup is the devil. It's like it's
No.
ugh.
Diced onions. Thank you.
Hey, no, don't get me wrong. I love diced onions. When I make hot dogs, I put diced onions, diced tomatoes, and mustard. That's it.
You gotta buy a bottle a week of ketchup. Okay, use a lot more than me. Now, don't get
That's
me wrong.
way
man.
too much.
Sauteed onions, sauteed spinach, and grilled peppers. Oh my Jesus!
Well, I love sauteed onions.
I mean,
Yes.
I did one
That's a
time.
meal right
I
there.
did grilled chicken breast. I did salt, pepper, garlic, and
Just
cayenne
season it.
pepper.
I'm full for the day.
I did cayenne pepper with that, and then after that, I had like the sriracha drizzled on afterward.
Wait, nurse, I have a question. Raw diced onions.
Yeah.
What are you putting them on?
Huh?
What is she putting these raw diced onions on?
A hamburger.
Oh hell no, no! I
Yes.
saute that shit.
I like
Yes.
sliced onions. I don't like diced onions on a burger.
Jeff,
I hate shredded cheese.
Jeff, you know how you
I
go to
hate
barbecue
shredded
and you
cheese.
just put an
Uh
onion on
huh.
your burger?
Oh yeah,
That's what
yeah,
the
yeah.
raw. It's the raw onion.
No,
Just
see,
dice it.
no, 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 no. I saute that shit. If it's going on my burger, it's sauteed.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, I'm watching Tom Brady on TikTok.
No, but
And he was
I
making a
make my own
TikTok.
burgers. Go ahead.
He was making a TikTok video, and Giselle busted him. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Nothing." Just, and she's like, "Are you making another TikTok video?"
Waiting to go
It's like
back in
I
the
ain't
And he
got
was
nothing
NFL.
better to do.
Waiting to go back in the NFL. That's exactly what he said.
Giselle, you leave that man alone. He makes some of the
No,
funniest fucking TikTok videos.
now I make when I make mashed potatoes, I buy these instant mashed potatoes. It tells you use a quarter slice of the quarter of the butter.
Yes.
No, I put in at least one full stick of butter.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
When you saute your onions, though,
I
right?
You're a
mean,
mess eater, nurse.
I mean, I
You're a
mean,
mess.
like when I have time, or if I know in advance, I would make like really homemade mashed potatoes. But
the
if I'm pressed for time, and I know like last second, then I do the
mhm,
half-ass, what I do call the half-ass mashed potatoes. So what I do is I get a box of instant mashed potatoes, and I buy a
right?
can of diced potatoes. And so
Okay.
I cook the diced potatoes to soften them up, and then once the instant mash is done, then I add the diced potatoes in there and I whip it together to give the impression that it's
Yeah, the
homemade.
impression.
I give it
Fuck
the
all that.
impression. That's why I call it
I ain't
half-ass.
afraid to admit
That's that's
I
creative.
don't
That's
do
creative.
if I'm gonna make potatoes, I'll make a I know I'll fucking it'll kill me one day, but I love a baked potato. But if it ain't swimming in sour cream and butter, I don't want it.
You can have the sour cream. Give me the butter.
That motherfucker better float.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
You
if
might
I
as well
had
just eat
time,
mashed potatoes. That makes no sense.
Oh no, baked potato is awesome.
I know baked potatoes is awesome, but it makes no sense to put that much butter and sour cream on it.
Depends on who you
yeah.
are. To each his own.
There you
Just,
go.
just,
To each his
just,
own.
just make mashed
There's
potatoes.
an
Put
ass
sour
for
cream on
every
it.
seat.
And
There's
see,
an
and
ass
see,
for every seat.
and see, Blondie with sliced potatoes. If you ever want to do scallop potatoes, you just get the box of the instant scallop potatoes, and then you get the
Yes.
can of the sliced potatoes. And what you do is the potatoes that come in the box, you use that as the topping, and then you just get like a little thing of heavy whipping cream, a little shot of milk.
Hey, no, bacon bits? Yes, I
Yes.
agree, nurse.
Gotta have
That
Yes,
bacon
shit
bits.
yes, yes,
has to
yes.
be on my baked potatoes.
Bacon
Either
bits, and
bacon
green
bits or
onions.
I'll cook up some bacon and chop that shit up and put it on top of
Yeah,
my bacon.
bacon
My shit.
bits, green onion, and then and
Green
then
onion,
like
please.
and then like
Yes.
the Monterey Jack cheese and pepper jack cheese sprinkled on top.
I need chives or scallions as green onion.
Yes, chives.
I don't want the sour cream. Just give me the chives, the scallions, the butter, and I'm good.
Well, that's the one beauty that I've learned down here about living in Mexico so long is different brands of sour cream is like the same side, the different side of the same coin.
Gotcha.
So like, there's a brand here called Lala, Lala, and
That makes
their
sense.
sour cream's decent, but the Apura, that shit, I will eat that right out of the bucket.
All right, Sadie, I'm
That
about to
good.
send you. Sadie, I'm sending you a link. Check it out.
Didn't I tell you
I
Brian
did.
says things like you do?
I, Chris, Chris, you're on TikTok a lot. Have you gotten over to the food side of TikTok?
No, I try
Those
not
videos
to
are those
because
videos are dangerous.
yeah, as I say, I try not to because much like this conversation, it makes me hungry as fuck.
Yeah, that's the well. On top of that, I'm like, damn, that looks good. Save video. And I
Yeah.
got like 50 of them motherfuckers, and I know I'm never gonna fucking cook that shit because I forget to buy the shit that's in it.
Tony's like 3 months behind on the YouTube videos I send him.
Yeah, I told them that.
That's because he's still trying to catch up on all the damn videos that Jeff sends a day.
Yeah.
This guy will swear up and down he works so hard and he spends so much time working, but still manages to send
But what time
175
do my
videos
videos come
a
in,
day.
Chris?
And
A
Brian,
day.
Brian, that doesn't even
Shit.
count the videos that I watch my damn self. You fuckers
Yeah.
is too much.
I know.
No, that I literally TikTok videos. It's easy to go through 300 of them. Scrolling through TikTok because I literally at about 10 o'clock at night I go into TikTok to kind of cool out and chill out for the day, and next thing you know, 2 hours has gone by, and that's when you guys end up getting those videos. You may not see them till the next morning,
If I
but
take that long the video, I'm watching a documentary or something, or a speech.
Where is
Oh,
the video?
Brian, you were talking about good-looking chicks. I gotta look her up. Have you ever seen the Greg Gutfield's show?
Yeah.
That chick Tiff.
Eating this is
I
like
can't remember her
being
name. What's her name?
kissed
Tiff
by the
something?
devil. Ingredients.
It's that chick that what's her name? I know who you're talking about. She is attractive. Not Kaylee. Kaylee McEnany's not bad, but
Kaylee McEnany's gorgeous.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's
Suck
not
it,
bad.
Ohio State.
Cat Timph. Cat Timph. That's her name.
Charge your phone, Sadie.
I buy the squeezable kind so it's
TIMPF.
easier to use, no spoon, and better squirt control.
Look at that. That chick's gorgeous.
You good? Go charge your phone. We'll be here.
I mean, that's a
What's the
reason to
video?
watch the news right there.
I'm trying to
I
spend my
like
time.
the
on everything I'm
I
doing.
like that. I like that kind of sour cream too.
Which one?
The squeezable kind.
Oh no, I gotta get it in a bucket. I gotta use
Thursday night is the
this.
NFL draft.
What?
Thursday night is the NFL draft.
Oh really?
Oh, and also good news. I heard this. I read this off of the Newsweek article.
Is it Thursday or Wednesday?
Taco Bell is bringing back the Mexican pizza. Yes, balance has been restored.
Order has been restored, you say, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
the Taco Bell's Mexican pizza has returned to the menu,
You can have
so balance is restored.
it. Exactly, sweet. Sadie, you good?
So, I have a funny story about
Taco Bell Mexican pizza. So are you gonna grow a mullet and get some pit vipers and start drinking Bush Light too?
Thank you.
Get 'em.
So
Because nobody
I have
really
a-
likes that Mexican pizza.
nobody
I do.
really likes Taco Bell.
But people love Taco Bell.
Oh no, people are fucking retarded.
With Little
down there.
Caesars.
Quesadillas.
Little
Quesadillas
Caesars.
and the nacho cheese chalupas are the truth.
And then when they had that Cool Ranch Doritos Taco Supreme, that was the truth.
They
Here's
had
the funny
they
thing.
had a potato thing. They had like a little burrito with potatoes in it. That shit was awesome.
I roll is stupid.
Little Caesars. Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza.
So my wife has never been to Taco Bell until about 3 days ago. She sent me a picture of a Taco Bell. And she's like, "Look what I'm about to eat." And I said, "All right, call me in about 45 minutes when you're in the bathroom." and she got done with Taco Bell, and she's like, "That was the most disgusting food I've ever eaten." She's like, "I was hoping for a little taste of home." And
$58 at Taco Bell. Shit.
What?
The fuck was y'all? They
It's
be
that
charging
party,
y'all for
that party
condiments.
platter.
for 5
That
people,
It's that party platter.
My meal is
Yeah,
$8 every time I go.
That
I was gonna say.
$10 taco party platter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know,
See?
for $58 at a taco joint here, I can eat for a month and be full every night. Because holy shit, I can go get tacos. I can go get let's see, 20 tacos for $3.
Man, that one spot, it was by the Paradisus. It was right across the street. This
Those
dude
aren't
had it.
that in a hotel zone.
No, no,
is
no, 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 no.
expensive.
It was no, no. It was across the street, but the guy had his like little like taco cart.
Mm-hmm.
Man, man, I had like
No.
the
The
Oaxaca
next time you're down
tacos,
here, Brian,
dude.
next time you're down here, Brian, I'll take you over to my spot. You get 2 tacos for 5 pesos.
Okay.
And it's Tacos El Pastor, and they are the best in town.
El
And I
Pastor,
go in, it's
yes.
it's 2 for 1, and I'll go in and I'm like, give me
How
20.
how often do how often do they do barbacoa?
There's places that's all they sell.
Go
Okay, and
Tigers in the
then
house.
and then also, most important, then when I do go back to Cancun, I want to find the spot that has the best birria tacos.
My old neighborhood.
Cause man, them birria tacos, oh my
No,
god.
I'll tell you what. There's a place that we used to go to over by old neighborhood before we moved up here. They sold Arabe. Arabe is lamb basically, and you want to talk about fucking good shit.
Yeah.
And I'd get a kilo of it at a time for I think it was $5 for a kilo,
And then
and
there
it
was like
come with everything.
and then this one lady, she had a tamale cart, and she was off of the Isla de Mujeres.
Isla Mujeres, yeah.
Yeah, Isla Mujeres. Man, that was some badass tamales, dude.
The My mother-in-law makes a tamale that'll fucking knock your socks off. Because the problem with tamales that you get from somebody's cart, there's like if you get chicken tamales, there's like 3 pieces of chicken that are like the size of your finger, and mostly masa. But
Yeah.
if you have like my mother-in-law makes it, and she'll use all like they put it in this giant fucking pot, and the pot takes up all 4 burners on the
One more
stove.
time for you, Go Tigers. I'll wear my Mizzou hat. I don't know where's that.
And then for those people that don't know what we're talking about, if you have Netflix, there's a documentary. It's a
Oh
two-season
my god, how
documentary.
good
It's
is
called
that?
The Taco Chronicles.
Oh my god.
Be like
Yes.
taco, taco,
I,
tacos.
that fucking tell me that Cochinita does that video of the Cochinita.
Yeah.
That's breakfast food. I'm sorry.
And
That's
also too,
break.
and also too, now I think about it, uh tomorrow, if that food truck is open, it's over in Katy, so it's like a 20-minute drive for me. But this taco truck, dude, they do arepas, which is like a Venezuelan Colombian type of sandwich. So instead of buns, they
Right?
use cornmeal. Dude,
Ooh.
I love me some arepas, dude. I'd eat that all day.
No, but that for breakfast every once in a while, my wife and I will pile
Yeah,
in a cab or pile in the car and go get
arepas, ladies and
Cochinita
gentlemen.
is Chris. This is how they make Cochinita. They take a pig and they bury this motherfucker in a pit that's on fire.
That's how you smoke a pig.
Right.
Or you do a hog roast.
But they use, yeah, it's kind of like that. But they use
Yeah.
a special seasoning and stuff. It's so fucking good. But they put it on like, French baguettes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
They put it in that, but it's only about 6 inches long.
Yeah,
And you cut that open, and then you put with
but
the
them
fat and everything, and it's greasy
Vidya
as
tacos
fuck.
though.
But you do that with an ice cold Coke. Fuck, it's the best breakfast in the world.
Mm.
I mean, it'll kill you when it comes to the fat and the juice and everything, but it's not an everyday thing. But there's a place over in my wife and I when we first got together had a small apartment, like a studio apartment,
Hmm.
before we had the kids, and across the street on Sundays, the line would be around the fucking block
Yeah.
for Cochinita. It's fucking amazing. But we'll go there on like a Friday morning.
Yeah. Be like taco, taco, tacos.
Oh man. Well, there's one of my friends here. He does huaraches.
And yeah, and
Huaraches. It's like a taco that's a foot long,
when I was living
and
with
it's
my dad,
homemade tortilla.
yeah, when I was living with my dad, we like lived in a little Mexico, and the local grocery store would be like the Mexican supermarket, but it's called
Right.
Fiesta. And outside, they would do like elote. They'll have guys doing
Oh,
tacos, and man,
fucking
dude, I would have like I
Chris.
would have two
Okay,
I would have two barbacoa tacos
Brian.
and a cup of
Brian,
elote, dude.
wait. Explain to Chris what's in a elote. Watch
Okay,
his
you
head
can
explode.
have it. You can have it in two ways. You can have corn on like roasted corn on the cob, or the
It's
cut,
boiled
or the corn kernels. You know,
in a
like the
cup.
cooked like in a cup. So you can add butter,
But here's
mayo,
the thing. No.
Cajun.
Here's how they do it. Here's how they do it in Cancun. Okay, number one, it's not sweet corn.
No.
It's not sweet corn. It's white corn. But you get it with mayonnaise
Oh
and
hell no.
Oaxaca cheese.
Tajin and Oaxaca cheese is some Tajin sauce or powder seasoning,
Yes, and I'll tell you what. It sounds disgusting
but it's
until you
delicious as
taste it.
fuck. It is
It
delicious as hell.
they have guys riding around on tricycles where it's the front wheels. There's two wheels in the front and a big basket, and then you sit behind this big basket and steer.
Yeah.
And they have that. They have a big pot and shelf and everything set up there, and they drive around screaming out elotes. And my kids go run into the fucking gate. Dad, can we get some more elotes? And it's like 5 pesos for a styrofoam cup that's about 4 inches big.
Oh man, in San Diego, in Chula Vista, and I think there's one in El Cajon, but man, they do really good elote there too.
And I'll tell you what the first time my wife made me try it, she's like, just try it. I was like, it's got fucking mayonnaise on it. Now I like mayonnaise. I'm
It's
like
delicious.
a white guy stereotype when it comes to mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But and when I think corn, being from Ohio, I think sweet corn. Mayonnaise on sweet corn, disgusting. Mayonnaise on white corn, fucking dope.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because the moment I got introduced to elote, I had it on the cob, and
That's how I don't like it
man,
on the cob.
I mean, I lathered that thing up with butter. Then I layered the mayo. Then I put like the chopped parsley on it. Then with the Tajin sauce, it was just like, man, I was like
But
eating
this
the shit
dude
out of
rolls
that.
around on his cart and he's got a jar of mayonnaise the size of my head.
Yeah, and
And
then
he just goes in and scoops it.
and then when I had it on the
slides-
cup,
oh,
and then the next time, because you could have it in two ways, where how he does it, but
Yep.
he had a cast iron skillet, and he took like the can of corn, and dumped it in the
Mhm.
skillet and cooked it up that way.
Oh, okay.
Man, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like
that's the one
cast
thing.
iron cooked.
Sweet corn is a rare commodity. The only place I can get it is at Costco,
Yeah,
and it's prepackaged like 5 in a package. And
I think I
I'll
might
buy
do that
the shit
tomorrow.
out
I'm
of
gonna
that
be like
stuff. I might
elote.
go to Costco tomorrow. Fuck.
Just get
But
yeah. I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow for breakfast, give me a cup of elote and a bowl of menudo.
Tony loves a bowl of menudo.
I knew that was coming.
His favorite.
But I kid you not, Chris. If I ever get your ass down here, I'm gonna take you around. And I'm gonna get you some food that you're gonna be like, I might have to move to Mexico, motherfucker, because
Well,
food is
well,
amazing.
Blondie in San Diego, you need to go to either Chula Vista or
Mhm.
El Cajon.
Now, Brian, how far when you were here? How far did you get downtown?
Um,
Most people get down to about one.
well, the first time I went, stayed at the Paradisus.
Mm,
And we just stayed there. And the only thing we did off of the hotel was like we went to Escaret,
that's correct. Yep.
and then the second go around was we went to the Rio Grande, like
Okay.
at the very tip. So
Yep.
so we were at the very tip to where you could take the ferry to go to Isla Mujeres. So yeah, we had
No, I'm gonna have
like
to, the
left.
next time you're coming down. Let me know. I'm gonna bring you downtown. You were talking about barbacoa.
Yes.
There's a place across from the Home Depot that is a building that you can put 4 or 5 of my houses in on the first floor, and they only serve barbacoa. And it's the only place I go. I don't get barbacoa anywhere else but there. If my wife says I want barbacoa, that's where we're going.
Got it.
And holy shit, uh, there, I can't remember.
Yeah, he does. He lives down in Cancun, High Roller.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember
'cause
exactly what it's called, but there's a oh my
Because
god.
on the second go around when we took a bus leaving the Ryu going to because we were looking for like a gift shop,
Mm-hmm.
and then we found a really good gift shop because we were going to go to that little flea market by the
The
Panama
Coral
Jack.
Negro. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we were going to go to the flea market, but then we saw this place. We're like, oh hey, hold up! So we stopped there. We went to the souvenir shop there. That's where I got like this pretty cool bottle of tequila. It's like a sour apple flavored tequila.
Yep.
Um,
Well, here's the thing: when you want souvenirs in Cancun, you could get them. Everything that you got there, you can get at Walmart for a quarter of the price.
yeah. Well, I mean, the cool thing about this souvenir shop, it had like the U.S. dollar, the Canadian dollar, the
So does
peso, and
Walmart.
then the yen. Yeah. So that was like, all right, cool. And we didn't have to travel that
Well,
far, but the when we walked out, there was like a little cafe.
mhm.
We went over there, and I had like the pina drink, and I had horchata, which is
Oh,
oh man, I love horchata. And then
horchata's
after that,
awesome.
and then I had like two just two El Pastor tacos. That was it. And then after that,
Oh,
we hopped on the bus and went back to the hotel.
one of the first things I ate in Mexico was tacos al pastor, and I fell in love.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as bad pastor.
yeah. It tastes like breast.
It's
No, it's like cinnamon.
what
The
horchata?
cinnamon
Yeah, it's got
horchata
cinnamon in it. Yeah,
tastes like
horchata is
this.
basically rice.
Cinnamon milk.
It's yeah, exactly. It's basically the runoff of rice boiled.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I mean, and that's the cool thing of why I that's why I love living in Houston. If it's like I want Mexican, I know where to go. I
Right.
could just call up one of my best friends and say, "Hey, what's your mom cooking for dinner?" Um,
Yeah.
and then if I want Cuban, Venezuelan, or Colombian, I know where to go. I mean, there's like this one spot where it's like a whole shopping center. You have Cuban food, Colombian food, Mexican food, Puerto Rican food, Venezuelan, Colombian, um, Balavian, da la la, you got all that all right in one shopping center. So if I want my little Latin American flavor right there, I know exactly where to go. If I'm in the mood for Asian, I mean we have Vietnamese, Thai, Chinese, Burma. We have like the little fusion with like Indian food with Chinese food fusions. If I want Indian Pakistani food, that we have a Gandhi district. It's really
Nice.
cool. And then if I want like some Caribbean jerk, I know where to go. Cajun food, I know where to go. German food, I know where to go. So yeah,
No, that's the one thing that's great about living in Cancun is like if I want Mexican food, I can be like, honey,
Well,
I'm
duh.
hungry. No, but like, but it's it's like when it
Wait a
comes to
minute, wait a
Mexican
minute,
food.
whoa.
Well,
You
no,
can
but
get
there's a
Mexican food
difference.
in
No.
Cancun, Mexico?
What I meant was
No way.
there's different flavors for the
Ludicrous, I
different
say.
parts of Mexico. Like Brian was talking about Oaxaca style uh, tacos. They're
tacos.
totally different.
We can get the same
It's
meat in Ohio that they have in Texas.
Oh, and I forgot to mention Jeff
yeah,
Pibil, Conchitas
yes.
Pibil. Oh
Really.
my God, Conchitas Pibil tacos, and a Conchitas Pibil torta.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
see, there's a place here called Tacos Regal, and they make a chuleta torta. Chuleta is basically pork chop crisp.
yeah.
Uh, but the way they grill it with the seasoning, I think, holy fuck, dude. I used to get them at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was getting off work, when I sold tours. That
Yeah.
shit is amazing.
Hey, Detroit got some good chop houses. I've been up there a couple times. Here, our nurse.
Nursey, he lives in Cancun. He been living down there for about 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody coming to Cancun, let me know. I'll show you all the good spots.
I mean, like I still have my bracelet from the Paradisus.
If I kept all the bracelets I had from clubs and stuff, I could make one of them. You know the chains you used to make in kindergarten, where it was a paper.
Yeah.
I could go around my house 3 or 4 times.
That's crazy.
I spent a
Yeah,
year going to Coco
I
Bongo.
mean, and it's people like, why you still have it? I'm like, it's like a little memento. I mean,
It's
like I ain't
well,
tripping.
you go to Coco Bongo. It's like $45 to get in.
Yeah.
Not for me, but I get in for free.
I mean, I think like the next time if I decide like when if I do decide to go back to Cancun, I'll probably
Mr.
stay in
Big Shot, I
the
ain't it
Grand
for free.
Oasis.
Fuck yeah! You think I'm gonna pay $54 to get into a club? Go every night? Fuck that.
No,
So
fuck, do they charge
I
$54
don't know.
to get into a
I mean,
goddamn
I
Open
may
club?
bar
go,
all night. Open bar all
I
night.
may go back to
From the
Paradisus, or
second you
I
walk
may
in the
do the Grand
door.
Oasis. I think I may do the Grand Oasis or Panama
Grand
Jack.
Oasis is a shithole. Panama Jack's a shithole.
He's hiding from the cops.
Yeah, sure. Tony, talking about sour cream. Look at that baked potato. Yeah, buddy.
Nasty.
Yeah,
What's wrong with sour
buddy.
cream?
Nasty.
Tony
But
has
yeah,
issues.
but yeah,
What do
you
you-
have, but you use
The
Put
it.
us
guy,
on the
the
dog
guy,
with a sour
the
cream.
guy, the guy eats his steaks burnt. What do you mean?
Who?
Of course he's gonna have a problem with
Oh.
sour cream.
Oh, I was gonna
The
say,
guy
look
has
at
no
me.
he has no fucking taste buds.
I have great taste buds.
He's got the taste buds of a 3-year-old child.
Where's my tooth? Is that
Unbelievable.
it?
Taste buds of a 3-year-old child. My wife says I can't taste anything, which is why I have to put so much stuff on my food because I smoke too much.
That's it?
You know what, Jeffrey? There's a lot of truth in that. There's
No, it's-
absolutely a lot of truth in that. As a guy who quit smoking,
Where's my tooth?
wow,
Where's
I
my
remember
tooth?
like
Don't worry
the
about
first
it.
steak I had. It was a few months after I quit smoking. The first steak I had, it tasted so much different. I was like, whoa.
This is what life is.
Yeah.
Your teeth. That's what it was.
But I mean, but yeah,
Oh wow.
the
That's
Paradisus.
basically why Jeff's in Mexico.
Wait, what?
He's hiding from the law.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some odd years ago, he may or may not have, or allegedly stole batteries from Walmart, and he's been
Yes.
on the run ever since.
I'm gonna hide it.
Cans of peppermints.
And some juju beads.
He bought minors alcohol once, and he was
Jujubes are
afraid to
nice.
end up on a list. So he ran to Mexico.
Y'all,
That's the batteries, man. They got me.
You're not gonna put me
Not
on that
today,
list.
Satan.
No, I'm not going on the list, copper. Listen here, see, you'll never take me alive.
hey.
But you know what keeps me in Mexico? That right there.
Oh, that stupid car.
Fully understood. Fully understood. Fully understood.
Hey, you can get that in Ohio too, just so you know.
Not like this.
No.
Yeah, you really can. We have a very high Mexican population in Ohio. Yes, you can. Trust me. Yes, you can.
I get what you're saying. But my God.
I mean, we have Corpus Christi, Brownsville, Laredo, El Paso.
A Mexican female is a Mexican female. It doesn't matter what state they live in, Brian. They all came
A
from
female
Mexico.
cop is a female cop.
Yeah, no, that's not
You're a
true.
product of your
Ah,
environment.
see?
Have you seen some of the female cops? Some of them look more manly than. That's like some of that's like some of the high school gym teachers, like Miss Man.
Right.
I mean, even like the TSA agent in Mexico, like I was like, "How you doing?" She's all like tactical gear, like all swatted up, and I'm like, she's like, "Sir, I need to check your bag." I went, "By all means."
Check whatever you want, baby.
And then she goes, "Do you have anything else?" I was like, "I need your number." Dude, I mean, like,
up now. I gotta
Security!
clearing up everything. This has been a ball. I'm glad we got
Security.
caught. I'm glad all four of us were here. I'll probably be on tomorrow, definitely.
There's no problem about it.
But
You know
I'll
you will
probably-
be.
You're right. You're right.
You'll be on, or you'll be on one of the other 475 apps that you have on your phone.
20. You sound jealous.
Y'all need help. I heard that when you were talking about that in your broadcast. I was like, Jesus, these motherfuckers have more apps, more social media.
Be good, nurse. I'm I'm gonna go look
I
at this
don't.
story time real quick, and then I'm gonna probably go to bed. I'm washing clothes anyway, so when that last load dries, I'm gonna turn in. But
Yeah.
I will definitely be seeing you all around. And we got Monday night as always, right?
Yep.
Copy
I'll,
that.
I'll be
Absolutely.
there.
I will
Monday.
catch you all later, right?
Have a good one.
All right.
Peace.
Good
Yeah.
night, Tony.
Deuces.
Deuces.
But man, dude,
Deuces.
but I mean, what I really enjoyed though, like being in Cancun though, man, just getting on the wave runner and just tearing up the waves and just being in that Arctic crystal blue water.
Oh, there's nothing better than that water. The,
Oh man,
some of the ocean in Cancun is amazing.
it
My
is
buddy owns
amazing.
Jeff, do you
a
have a
surf
dog
shop.
drinking out of the toilet in there right now?
No,
Or the
he's
water bowl
drinking
or something?
his water bowl's in here. Charlie, get out.
Yeah,
I
loud
mean,
as hell.
I mean,
Go, Charlie, go to peanut butter.
I
You
mean,
know what time
like,
it is.
look how blue that is.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, Chris. That's real.
Mm,
That is
I mean,
like
you could see
blue.
50 feet down.
Yes.
I don't want to see.
Ridiculous.
I want to be surprised by what's down there. I want something to
No,
touch
you
my
don't.
leg and touch my calf, and me go.
Like yeah, like
They got
waiting
that
on
too.
waiting to get on
That's
the
called the lagoon.
waiting to go on the ferry to Isla Mujeres.
Come prancing out of the water. It touched me. It touched me. It
Oh,
touched me.
oh, what do you think about the Isla Mujeres beer?
Which one?
The
Bufadora. Bufadora.
The Isla Brewery, Isla Mujeres Brewery.
He
I
don't
don't know.
drink. He don't know.
I drink Soul.
Okay, because like I had this one. It's called like Jamaica Mi Loco, and pretty much it's like hibiscus flowers and honey.
Yeah, there's a dude on. It's not really
But
a
yeah,
brewery. It's more
but
like
that's what.
a dude in a
Whoa,
hut
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I had right there.
makes his own beer. Yeah.
Um, mine
Did you
expired.
when you were on Isla Mujeres? Did you see the floating island, the floating house?
No,
Dude built an island and built a house on the island. Now the island is made out of bottles, plastic bottles.
um, no, I mean like I don't know. I was too busy riding around the golf cart.
Yeah. Those lifted golf carts cracked me up.
I wanted a moped, but they didn't have any. They didn't have
It
any
depends where
available.
you're
I'm
at.
like, man, I want to. I want to go. I want to go cruising on a scooter. I was like, fuck the golf cart. Give me the scooter.
Them scooters. You know, you can buy those scooters here for like $1,000, brand new.
Yeah.
I almost bought one.
Yeah,
the
but
other day.
how much would it cost to have it crossed over into Texas?
I have no fucking clue. Like you could probably go over to TJ and pick one up.
Yeah, but TJ's over there in California, man.
Well,
I'm,
whatever. Well, you
what
go
about Chihuahua?
cross over. Yeah,
I'm close to
or
Chihuahua. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Or I
What you
could go
need
to
to do
El
is
Paso.
cross over to
Oh
Chihuahua.
no, Eagles Pass.
Go to a Copel. Go to a Copel, and they sell them in Copel. Fuck, they sell them in Walmart for fuck's sake.
Probably just go to like I'd probably just go to Eagles Pass.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let me have that Yamaha.
Well, they sell a brand that looks the bike itself looks exactly like Yamaha's
Oh, the Sim.
scooters. No, they're called Etekau.
Oh,
Is
okay.
the brand name?
I'm
That
15 miles from TJ. What do you need? A scooter.
Yeah.
A 650 cc scooter.
No, they're 125 and 200s.
Ah, no.
They're not very big.
They're not fast.
Oh, they're pretty quick.
A 150
They'll do 60.
cc that no
They do 60
a
kilometers
150
an hour.
a
60
150
miles an hour.
yeah. Oh yeah, 150 yeah, 60 miles an hour. I want a 650, dude.
Oh no, you can get those. There's a 600cc bike at Walmart for. It looks like a knockoff of a YZF-R1. They are. I think they're like $2,000.
I visited a Delitas and Hong Kong bar a couple of times with family while vacationing in Mexico.
What part of Mexico?
Oh yeah, then I remember like in Isla Mujeres I ate at one restaurant. and it seemed appealing, but then it was like a letdown. But the cool thing about it though, at the bar you get to sit on swings.
Yeah.
That was cool. And the bartender was cutie pie. I was like, "Hola, you want to be an American?"
Yeah. You know how many times a day they hear that shit?
A lot,
I
a
mean,
lot.
most single guys come down here to fork a Mexican.
American woman, stay away from me. Yeah, yeah. They have. I mean, the place looks like a big old hut, cantina hut,
Mm. Yeah,
and
I know who
then
you're talking
and then
about.
yeah, and then at the like right at the front of the bar, you just they have like little bar stools at the front or the street entrance. But then when you get inside the restaurant, it's
What's
like
going
right
on,
along the
Bobby?
bar. It's like swings,
Yep.
dude.
What in the
Well,
world?
there's beach bars like that too here in
Yeah.
off of some of the hotels. Oh, I do have.
Yep. So yeah, if we ever, that's what I was like saying. If we ever did a half speed up, let's do it in Cancun.
Fucking A.
You, you just got all that kind of money. You're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna go to Cancun.
What
Why not?
1,800 for a flight? What 1,800 for air flight and hotel
Yeah.
From where?
from wherever you go? I mean,
My
like,
parents do it for less than $1,000.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, let me see. Let me look. Let me look at
Dude,
what.
in all seriousness, you can get an Airbnb just outside the hotel zone, just down from Walmart, walking distance to fucking the main Walmart that all the tourists go to, for like, what was it, like $500 for the week
Holy
for
shit!
that six people stay in, and your flight is less like it's a 2 hour flight from Ohio, and it's like $400.
Oh wait, October's a slow season.
Yes.
October's a slow season. So if I did like October 10th through the 15th,
Yep.
dude, that'd be dope. All right, done. Search. Yeah, just flying on that Monday through Saturday. That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Catalonia, Costa Mujeres, all suites and spa, all inclusive, for 124 a night. Done. Hotel.
What
Okay,
is it?
Calypso. It is the Catalonia, Costa Mujeres, all suite.
Costa Margarit's.
Costa Mujeres,
I can't even pronounce it. I'm not going somewhere where I can't pronounce the name of my freaking hotel.
and it's rated at it's a rated 8 out of 10.
Yep. Well, the cheapest hotel for low season is Grand Oasis. But Grand
Yeah.
Oasis, I
Wait,
consider Grand
wait,
Oasis
wait.
a shithole.
Grand Oasis Cancun or Grand Oasis Palm?
Cancun.
That's
Grand
the better
Oasis
one.
Cancun and Grand Oasis Palm are literally the same fucking building. They're
Yeah, the same
separated by a
company.
staff hallway. They're separated by a staff hallway.
And then what's another one I looked at? Not doing the Ryu Palace Peninsula. Not doing that one
No.
because that's where I stayed
Ryu's
at.
They're nice, but they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, 208 a night. But
Mm-hmm.
let's
They're
see. What
dope
was,
joints.
I mean,
But if you're gonna come,
I enjoy the
get
evening
a hotel
activity,
that's
though.
all inclusive.
Yes. Um, Oleo Cancun Playa,
Oleo.
all inclusive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the
Oleo,
problem is
not
the
Oleo.
Oleo is a little far away. You want something close to the clubs.
Yeah. Oasis Palm, all inclusive.
Oasis Palm is kind of far. Actually, no.
Re-
Oasis Palm is right by the bridge, which is where the pirate ships are.
And then I also one time I thought about the Occidental
Occidental's not
uh,
bad.
Tuca Cancun.
Yeah.
And then the Grand Royal Park Cancun, Grand Royal Park. I thought at one time.
Hell, dude, the Holiday Inn is all inclusive.
Let me see. Let me look like the
What's
neighborhood
up,
of
Jake?
Quintana Roo.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Roo is just
yeah.
neat.
I'm not going anywhere I can't pronounce the words. Blondie.
Yeah, I think it would be hilarious to walk Chris down through downtown. It'd be hilarious.
Breathless Cancun Soul Resort and Spa, adults
No,
only.
no, where you want to go is Temptation, Brian.
Temptation Cancun, adults only.
Yes, it's
So I'm
adults
not,
only.
dude, bro.
It's a topless joint.
I'm not paying $394
There's a
a
lot of
night.
titties, bro.
I'm not paying $394 a
Oh,
night.
I know. Plus, they're gonna try to rope you into a timeshare.
Yeah, nah, no
Fiesta
dice.
Americana, stay away from Fiesta Americanas. They want timeshare shit.
Hotel Ryu Palace Las Americas,
That's closer to downtown.
Oasis Palm, Aqua Marina. Where's the?
Aquamarine is a
I'm
shithole.
trying. I'm trying to remember the one that I really really liked, that I wanted to give it a go the next time I go. What? No. What's wrong with the Panama Jack? I mean, all the pictures
It's
and everything looks
it's a
nice.
shithole.
Well, thank you, Blondie.
The Knicks is good. The
Jay,
Knicks
you
has
and I
got
have
amazing
been
breakfast.
Jay, you and I have been friends for a long ass time.
What
Jay,
a- what
that's
about-
why I look at
Crystal?
myself like-
The Crystal is not bad.
What about the Royal Uno?
Royal Uno.
Yeah, it's on the Zona Hoteleria.
That's in the hotel zone.
Yeah, no. It's rated 8.2 out of 10.
That just Sequence is a good joint.
Omni Cancun.
Omni is good. Hard
I
Rock is not
po-
bad either.
I possibly could do the Wyndham.
Let's live on the wild side, shall we?
Wyndham's not bad, but it's a little. Temptation. Not.
Well,
Temptation,
I
that's
mean,
up
like
Arms
the
Little.
Wyndham,
Aqua
Wyndham-
Marina's not bad.
the Wyndham,
Rio Cancun is not bad. La Blanca is
Wyndham-
good.
Wyndham Ultra Cancun is 202 a night. And
Yeah,
that's
but it's
all
really
inclusive.
far. The Intercontinental is actually not bad. It's in a decent location. The Flamingo's kind of a shithole. Dreams is good. Caribbean Pearls is a shithole.
That is nothing new, Blondie. That has happened for years.
What?
Periscope, they used to call me Glock all the time. And it turned into a running joke because some guy was trying to talk shit one night to me, and he kept putting in Glock, so then it just became
Brian.
Glock.
Yeah.
Look at Calypso.
All right. I'm scrolling down. Hang on.
Holy shit! Hey Jay, I sent you an invite, by the way. It takes you
Ooh.
Beer
9
Star's decent.
months to get a permit for a pistol in your home. What the
Where the
fuck?
fuck are you?
He's in New York, dude. New York has
Oh,
some of the
that's why.
strictest gun laws in the country. I can
Hampton
literally,
Inn is
I
cheap
can,
as well.
I can go up to Royal King
Right.
down the road and buy a gun right now.
Oh,
Well, not right now 'cause they're closed, but
This was one of the ones that was on my list, but I got outvoted. But it's the Ibero Star Selection Cancun.
Iberostar is decent. It's not terrible. Iberostar is a decent joint. It's a
And then-
it's a little far. It's over by Playa
It's
del
in
Finas though.
It's in downtown.
No, it's not. That's Hotel Zone.
No. It says
That's in the
right-
Hotel Zone.
No,
Bullshit.
no.
It's in the fucking
Ibero-
Hotel Zone. Who the
Ibero
fuck
Star
lives in this
Selection.
Cancun?
I'm looking right at it. It says downtown.
I don't
Cancun.
give a fuck. What is it? That is not downtown. That's in the selection.
Yeah, Ibero Star Selection Cancun, all inclusive.
Yeah.
Downtown Cancun.
Look at the fucking map. Look at the fucking map. It's dead center over by Playa Mujeres. It's over by La Isla Mall.
Jeff, first and foremost, don't ever go, who the fuck lives in Cancun? Because you tried telling me there wasn't a Best Buy anywhere near you, and I found one, and you're like, well, I mean, that's like, and I'm like,
Ladies and gentlemen, and Glick.
hey, Jay. I was hoping
Yeah,
for
not,
it.
9,
Yeah, what's up,
9 months is crazy, right?
Fucking and click. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Jay.
Yeah, well,
Live Aqua's decent, but it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, that's wild. So that's just to have a permit to have it in your house. You have to have a permit to have a gun in your house.
yeah, and like, he's like, they really bust your fucking balls. He's like, be prepared to go downtown to the police headquarters, like, a lot. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah.
Uh,
I'm not doing that.
Well, don't they make you guys
Just
do like a
pull a
background
Tony
check
and
and
do it.
fingerprints and all that stuff?
Dude, Tony, get one illegal.
Oh wow.
You, like, have to
Courtyard,
go-
Brian.
Well, I
Courtyard
asked.
Marriott.
I was asking a friend, like, what happened if you just happen to have like an illegal gun in your
150
place, right?
bucks.
Right? And then
Yeah.
you had to use it. He's like, well, you're gonna get fucked over for having the gun. You know, like,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the crazy thing about New York.
That's
Man,
why
I
you
don't know how
toss
you.
it.
I don't know how y'all live in. Yeah, you got to get the throwaways, the Saturday night specials.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. Well, but I'm saying, like, if you know, if you use it,
Occidental
you're-
Costa. That's a decent one.
doesn't matter if it's illegal. It's illegal, right?
All right.
Rio Palace
about
is
the-
nice, but kind of
What
expensive.
What about the Grand Palladium?
How about the Moon Palace?
Moon
Grand
Palace is
Palladium.
decent, but it's too far away.
Grand
It's
Palladium
far.
Costa Mujeres.
What does that mean? Near the hookers?
No, Costa Mujeres is
That's all that matters to Jay.
it's
Where's the
kinda farther
closest?
away.
Jay's like, where can I get the closest tranny hooker?
Where's the hookers? Yes. Oh God. Yeah.
Jay, you do look a little relaxed tonight. You're medicated. You guys can get weed all day in New
Royal
York, but you
Islander.
can't get a gun.
Brian,
To
Royal
protect your
Islander's
home.
nice.
He's like, I miss Florida.
I had to walk like my mother and I went to this fucking thing today, botanical thing, and they made me walk like 4 miles today.
I seen some of your pictures on Instagram. It actually looked pretty cool.
It's a cool place.
We have something like that up here in Columbus. I can't even remember what it's like, botanical gardens or something like that. And in the summertime, it's absolutely fucking beautiful. Everything's in
Yeah,
bloom
it's like-
and you know, but
that
during the
place,
winter,
that place is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
they spend. But you know, it's funny. I was mentioning to them, I'm like, there's so little riffraff here. You know, everyone is so clean. It's not like Central Park. You know,
Brian, look
My-
up Real Inn.
my mother's like, yeah, that's because it costs $30 to get in, dummy.
keep the riffraff out.
Yeah, I guess
Real
that's
Inn
30.
is like $150 a night.
The Central Park's just an open public park. You can just kind of roam around, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, or get chopped up. I know they're chopping people
Well,
up now.
more than likely, you're going to get chopped up, but. Well, yeah, everybody's losing their minds because you guys really don't have much of a police presence anymore, right?
Dude, there's this fucking asshole guy who like sits in front of the subway with this huge speaker now, and he dances and dances and he sings and he's fucking. It's like a. So, I heard he like attacked 3 people and they were hospitalized the other day. I mean, triple nuisance.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah,
what was that?
yeah,
and then there was a
Yet
dude
they
that
won't let you have a gun. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Was that, isn't that one guy running around subways fucking killing fuckers?
It's almost
Well, yeah,
better,
well-
you know what I was thinking. Like, is that really the best, most effective thing to have? Is really, in all fairness, is probably a taser in New York.
Really?
and then,
Because if you
and
get
then
caught,
there
if
was
you,
a-
balancing
I carry a baseball bat to the store.
But I mean, like balancing
But,
out the law and everything, because like a taser, you can, like, I mean, a gun you can't use it if otherwise you're gonna go to jail anyway. Taser, at least
Right.
you can take someone down.
Yeah, you take somebody down and
mean,
stomp the shit out of them.
about a week
Yep.
ago, there was a 51-year-old
If you're
woman
ready.
that was killed by her 44-year-old ex-boyfriend. Stabbed her multiple times and then
This one
put her
in New York,
body
you
in a
mean, right?
duffel bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
New York.
Dude, and he's
Yeah,
like
put her
wheeling
body
this
in
shit
a
down.
Yeah, crazy.
He's like wheeling it down the street.
Stabbed her 58 times.
What
See,
the?
see, this is the shit that Chris and I talk about. Is the fact that
that's what we're talking about. There's
being from the country, we see you fucking idiots sitting in cities going, why the fuck are you living there?
There's many a reasons why I could not live in New York. City.
Even, I mean, at this point, I even
But-
ask myself, right, dude? I went to Florida. I'm like, holy shit, man, the land of the free. These people are like happy
Yeah.
here. They're smiling. They're having the time of their lives here.
Land of the free and home of the meth.
Yeah.
True.
But they live it up. I mean, it was peaceful down there, though. No, this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
People have no common. They have no sense and no fucks to give down in Florida. That's why we love
no.
news stories that come out of Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
because usually something stupid.
Yeah.
Usually something where we're going, wow.
But
Yeah.
I went down there. I mean, I've been down like to Disney World and gone down to Legoland and stuff like that. Been to Orlando a few times, but I went down to Tampa a few years back. I've talked about it before. Jay, you probably remember when I went to Tampa because it was back when I was still living in Charleston, and I had an absolute ball down there, man. We had so much fun. I was down there for a week, and just it was fun. The people were cool. Like you would. Run into
yes, the bath salts.
people.
Forgot about that.
You'd be at the bar. People you didn't even know. You act like you've known each other your whole life. They're buying you beer.
Oh, dude.
You're playing pool together.
certain
You're playing
times of
darts
the year,
together.
certain times of the year in Cancun is just like that.
Yeah,
But
I
think
was at,
about
I
how
was at,
People fall over.
Think
they
about how
just wanna
different that
hang.
is than like New York City. It's just so
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I was-
Polar
was-
opposite.
It's not
you know?
the New York you see in the
yeah,
movies.
I
Just the
was, I
polar
was at,
opposite. You know. Yeah.
I was at one bar and like they had a dance floor and stuff, and I was out
It's
there.
not Friends.
They were doing like '80s music, so I was out there dancing and stuff.
Seinfeld.
And I went up to get a beer, and this guy was like, "Hey, I don't dance. Would you mind dancing with my girlfriend?" I was like, "Is this going to turn into a fight?" And he was like, "No, I just don't dance, and she wants to dance." I was like, "All right, cool." I was like, "I don't mind dancing
That'd
with
be
her."
me. I fucking hate to dance. I always
Me too,
think
me too,
everybody's
man.
staring
Yeah.
at me, looking. I look stupid.
Me, I'm like,
I-
the sti- I'm like
I'm
the
a white
stick
guy that
always
has
moving
zero
around,
rhythm.
not dancing. Yeah, I don't dance. I can't.
I do
dance.
the white guy 12-ounce curl. I do it
Yeah.
amazingly. I sit at the end of the bar and I drink beer. No, I sit at the end of the bar and I
Yeah.
drink beer. I'm the best at it.
ER nurse, my girlfriend, she's a police officer,
Wow.
and she's told me some wild stories because she works, not really like wild stories, but just like some of the things that, because she works details at the hospital down where she lives, and some of the things that happen down there, it just blows my mind. Like not only some of the stuff that she sees, it deals or used to deal with on a daily basis, but then like when she's working at the hospital, some of the crazy shit that comes in there and happens. It's just like,
Hamsters and stuff.
well, no, like criminals.
Dude,
she's,
dude,
she's doing a police detail at the hospital, so it's not like she's in the ER going, "Hey, Richard Greer's here with another hamster up his ass."
dude, my mom used to be like a nurse in like one of these city hospitals, ERs, back in the day, like 40 years ago. I don't even remember, but they used to hear the crazy fucking stories, man.
Oh yeah.
Brian.
I've got a lot of friends that are. I've got a lot of friends that are
Cancun,
nurses
the
and,
Oasis,
and
Urban
stuff like
Oasis.
that. My
All
ex,
right.
Yeah.
I totally forgot
my-
ER nurses here. Yeah, ER nurses.
Yeah.
Actually.
my ex-wife used to work at the hospitals, and some of the stories they used to tell about their patients just blew my mind. It's like there's no way I would go to the hospital at that point. I would just suffer and die because I'm not explaining, why this happened.
I've been assaulted
Oh,
a few
Brian,
times.
you want something cheap and right in the action? My Affair.
Yeah, I overlooked that one.
Did you
The only
guys
problem
hear?
is it's like does not include food and drink. If you want
Yeah.
something,
No, you can
go
just
outside.
just interrupt them.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this fucking Cancun shit for
Guys,
like 2
did you
hours.
hear Did you hear about Johnny Depp talking about Amber Heard shitting in his bed and leaving it there on his side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, these.
The
That's
housekeeper
crazy.
found it.
I mean, like,
He's,
I mean,
why
she's
is this?
lying.
Why
is
would
this
you-
on
I,
fucking
I
TV?
believe it. I believe it.
Why is
That
this on
bitch is
TV every
nuts.
day? Like, this is like.
you know, here's what I found funny, and no, we're not on the podcast, so I can say it. But when Ghislaine Maxwell was on trial, and her list of clientele was coming out, none of it was televised. But Johnny Depp all over the fucking TikTok and everywhere else, live streaming that shit.
I guess he's such a big star that people they know people will
Fuck
watch
that. Ghislaine
He's like a
Maxwell
mega-
would
a
have put
mega
all of
point.
Hollywood in jail.
She took a shit in the bed
it. Yeah, how bad is? I mean, it's.
and then wanted to blame it on the dog.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's like that chick on that Flavor of Love. That bitch took a shit in the hallway while everybody's just standing there talking. She just dropped. She
Yeah, it was
pulled
gross.
her
I
panties
just remember
aside,
that.
took a shit.
What,
Yeah,
what was
that's
re-
not
what was really funny though, like her lawyer was just asking Johnny Depp like all weird questions. Like he's like, "Well, have you ever done drugs with Paul Bettany?" And his reaction was like, "That's weird." Yeah.
No, he's asking. He's like, "Is that your signature?" He's like, "Yes." So that's your
Yes.
signature.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
the
So
18th?
that's your
Well,
signature.
that's what it said.
For
in
the
here.
third time, yes.
And he's like, "Did I read that right?" Yes, you did. Did I read
you
that
hear this-
right? Yes,
No, but
you
he was
did.
also using his
Read
name,
your-
Mr. Asper. What's that guy's name? Mr. Stinkworth or something? Mr.
Yeah.
He was like a stupid name, and Depp was using it like every time,
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr.
Just
Stinkles,
like
yes.
to make fun of the name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
like Mr.
haven't been
something-
watching it, but I see clips of it on TikTok and I fucking die laughing.
Yeah,
I see it on YouTube, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" You got people that are like body language people that are going.
Oh,
They're
Right.
like looking at him.
Everyone's
They're
gonna
looking at
show.
her.
but
they're
yet,
like,
but yet, the
"She's
Ghislaine
being
Maxwell
deceptive."
was not 1 second of it.
I
Televised.
can't believe he wanted this out there. I can't believe he didn't settle this. Or just,
Yeah.
What does he
Because
need
he
this
didn't
for?
do it.
But what does he need this for? All this press coming out of this? I don't know.
Well, I mean, because
to clear his name, she basically called him
clear
a
his name.
wife beater.
yeah, and he's
basically
been
claimed
dropped.
that he beat the shit out
lost
of her.
money. He lost money because like Dior dropped him.
Disney dropped him. Dior
really?
dropped him.
Oh, that really happened then. Okay.
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
he got
So,
like he's not gonna
it's
be in the
like,
next Pirates movie.
yeah, it's
I mean,
gonna
that's
clear
like
his name.
what 25, 30 million right there.
At least.
Yeah.
So
And
was
Dior
there
was
any?
paying him like 10 million a year.
Damn. So there's no evidence at all of him abusing her.
No,
No.
she fucking beat the
Yeah.
shit out of him.
You're right.
When I said on the podcast that when she was dating Elon Musk had bruises on his face. Nobody's bringing that shit
What kind
up.
of crazy fucking chick?
How
fucking
good
is
can
that?
her pussy really be?
She cut like the
Probably really
she
good.
cut she cut like the tip of Johnny Depp's finger off.
Yeah, I mean
No, no, he. That
She
was
threw
that
a
was explained that
bottle.
he.
She threw a bottle. Like he was sitting at the bar, and she threw a bottle, and the bottle broke, and
Right.
it amputated the tip of his finger.
So she cut the tip of his finger off.
Yeah.
Well, there's also.
Do you know how
They
the tip
also
of his
tried to
finger doesn't
explain.
get cut off? She doesn't throw the
No.
bottle at him.
No, but
Right, sure.
they also tried to say that he got caught in a accordion style door, or
Yeah.
cut it with the tip of a knife while mixing a drink, but he was drinking
Crazy
wine.
fucking people, man.
Who the fuck mixes shit with wine?
These people get
And then-
too famous, too rich, too crazy. You know, like
Oh, dude,
But the
his
thing-
wine bill's like $30,000 a month.
more.
But the thing about with Johnny Depp though, before he got married to her, he was
That's
very
more than
low
that,
key.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you didn't hear shit.
Yeah,
up
he was a
front.
very reclusive guy, right? I mean, he was always very.
He
private.
always
it's just-
has been.
And
He even
then
said that
Amber
in the
comes
court.
along, and Amber's like, "Yeah, look at me, I'm married to Johnny Depp. Look at me, worship me. I hit the jackpot."
Dummy.
Yeah, and then she doesn't get the attention she deserves, so she beats him.
They also said she put out a cigarette on his face.
Yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, she's gonna end up paying him like 50 million.
Does she have that kind of money?
I have no.
From
fucking-
Aquaman,
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh,
got
she was
that
in
Aquaman
Aquaman?
money.
she got
She was
that
in
Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Speaking of Aquaman, she got replaced for the
Yep.
second one.
Mhm. She ain't got no money now because she ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody hiring her crazy
Yeah,
ass.
she-
No.
And this is what I find weird because when
She's gonna be joining Will Smith in the unemployment line.
because
Amen to that.
when she divorced Johnny Depp out of the divorce settlement, it was $7 million, and she says she took that
Right,
$7 million and donated it. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that today.
why would you donate that? It's like that's your
Because
money.
it's a tax deduction.
Maybe.
She gets that money back.
I don't know. That's a
If
lot
you
of money
donate
give
it to
away.
a charity, you get all that fucking money back in a
You don't
tax
get it.
deduction.
You don't get it all back.
No, but you get
You,
like
you don't pay the
for
tax. on
instance,
7
if you
million.
make 70 million, 10% of it got to go to the government. But
Right.
if you donate 7, guess what? You don't have to pay taxes.
Right, you don't pay tax.
So
on
she
the
didn't
7
take
that
any of her money. She's like, "Oh, Johnny's giving me 7. Let's donate it, and I can write it as a tax write-off for my 700 million I made last
I wonder
year."
if she did that to piss her off. I wonder if she did that to piss off Johnny. Probably, right?
He
I
doesn't
doubt
care.
He doesn't
he
give a
just
fuck
want-
about money.
He
guess
wants
not,
her out.
right?
He wants her out of his life.
I
He
don't
lost a lot of
doubt it.
money though, right? Didn't he burn through a ton of money?
And
apparently?
the thing about it was like when they were talking about his tattoos, he's like, "Was there a tattoo that she didn't like?" And he's like, she didn't like my Winona because when his
Oh,
first
right.
girlfriend was Winona
remember
Ryder
that.
when they were married,
Right.
he had her name
Yeah.
tatted on his arm. So it's like,
She didn't like it, so he
Well,
used to, like, set
he
her
changed
off.
it. He changed it though, right?
yeah, wino,
Yeah, he got to cut. He got to cut it.
Wino
cover it up.
forever. That's right.
wino forever.
Wino.
Yeah,
Bless.
which is genius.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean,
Yeah.
so like, is he? I don't actually know. Like, is he considered a pretty good moral character or not really?
Yeah, I mean, he's always doing
No,
charities.
yeah, he literally dressed up as Jack Sparrow, went to hospitals in his free
Went to a
time.
Canadian,
Uh-huh.
went to a Canadian
So he's
hospital.
not like.
Canadian
Yeah, so
hospital.
there's no history. He's not like no
and
history.
then
of this
and
kind of
then when
thing, right?
and then when
I mean,
they
he's
and then
drunk,
when they
but,
and then when they
fuck
redid
Yeah.
and then when they did the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney, like he dressed up as
showed up.
Sparrow
That's awesome.
and was going through this and was like in the scene as you're going along the boat ride. He's in there going,
Yeah.
"Oh, hello
I
there."
don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally
I think
he literally
no.
went up to Disney and he was like, "Hey, can I be in the new part in the Pirates ride?" And they're like, "Yeah, you can take a ride." And he's like, "No, I want to go jump in the background." So for like that whole day, he just stood
That's
there,
crazy. That's
dressed
so
as
funny.
just as Jack Sparrow, be like, "Hello," and people were like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's Johnny Depp."
He's such
Yeah.
a diverse. He's such like an amazingly diverse actor. I mean, he's been in such extreme, ends of the spectrum
yeah.
when it comes to acting, and he's been good at so many things.
Oh man,
Well, I
Secret
don't know if you've
Window
ever
was
seen
good.
Benny and June.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yes.
say that one, Penny and June.
Benny and June, man, fuck, he was.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, another good one.
Yeah.
Edward
Yeah.
Can't stand that
Scissorhands.
movie.
Another crazy good one. Weird. but
Ed
crazy
Wood.
Good. I didn't see that
Ed
one.
Wood was so fucked up.
I couldn't get into that, man. I kept trying to watch that. I don't know why.
It's a bad movie, but Johnny does so well in it.
Fucking high roller.
What do you say?
He said, "Don't take this the wrong way, Jeff and Glick, but I could totally imagine you guys taking me into an interrogation room and whipping out your undercover DEA badges."
Good cop, bad cop.
That's full on. That's full on compliment. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take
There's
that.
the good cop right there. There's
The only
good
thing is
cop,
good cop.
Yeah.
and there's
They
the
work
bad
on
cop.
opposite sides of the border, though.
I'm the cop. I'm the cop that's like, hey, you really don't want Chris to question you. Trust
I
me.
come in, kick
I've
the
seen
fucking
it.
door open, yank the chair out from underneath of it.
I
"Sir,
fucking
you son
tried
of
to
a
warn
bitch."
you, dude.
Hold this phone book up against your chest. You know why I want you to do this? Because it's going to hurt like hell and it leaves no marks, you little bitch. Now you're going to tell me what I want to hear. Don't ask how I know
This
that.
is getting
Just
a
know
little
that I
creepy.
know
This is getting creepy, Glick. I feel like I'm in a prison cell
Tell
with
me
you
if it
right
smells
now.
like chloroform.
That'd be a whole other story if we were in a prison cell.
Yeah.
Jay, when we walk out of here, you're going to hold my pocket, aren't you, you sweet little princess?
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah.
man pussy you got there.
Dude, so
And see
like,
now, see if so now if I did an interrogation, I'll just sit there and be like, well, looks like you pay your taxes on time. You help your landlady with her garbage. One of these lives has a future. The other does not. We're willing to wipe the slate clean. All we need is your cooperation.
Princess Jay. How's that?
Or
What's
as
the
Mike,
guy that
or,
did that,
or,
Chris?
or
The
as,
guy that
as
let him hold pocket. What's his fucking name? The actor.
yeah, I can't remember, but that's a real thing in prison.
It is. Holding the
Or,
pocket.
or as Mike used to say, was that when I would intimidate people to get votes for the starting five, I'd introduce them to my insurance salesman. Hey,
It wouldn't be my.
accidents happen every day. You wouldn't want an accident to happen, now would you?
Glick, what would happen in prison? I think like if you and I went into prison, like unfortunately we would have to like align with the fucking Aryans because I don't know who else there would be to save
No,
us.
I could definitely align with anybody I wanted.
But you can't
I'm
be
a chameleon.
independent. You can't be independent.
Trust me, I can be.
So they'll be bombing you up the ass. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Whoa.
You gotta have,
I would totally,
you gotta get- you gotta get
go. No,
You gotta
I'll
get
tell you
protection.
what. If I ever went to prison, I would totally go the George Carlin route. If you can make them laugh, they don't want to punch you so bad.
Yeah,
I would get punched anyway. I have a pretty common.
I would.
They'd be like, "What?"
definitely,
They would not have patience. They would not have patience for me at Rikers Island. You know? They'd be like,
You
"What?"
would you'd be there 5 minutes and they'd be like, "All right, we're gonna kill this motherfucker."
I'd probably get hit in
Yeah,
5
like,
minutes harder.
that's
Yeah,
just-
I get hit hard. I could feel it already how hard I'd get.
Yeah,
behind
We
it.
Brian
saw
would-
what
Brian-
you said on Haps, Jay.
Brian would
Wait,
probably
what?
be the
You guys got it.
Brian would
know what
probably
this-
be the nicest interrogator of all time. Hey, pal.
You know what this-
How's it
you know
going,
what this
buddy?
does, though?
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I just barbecued
This is what-
some nice wagyu. Would you like a taste?
Yes.
Here, I got this tasty ice cold Budweiser. Would you like that? Or I got a craft beer that I just brewed in my garage. It's delicious.
Exactly.
It's got a hint of
But-
citrus
but-
with cranberries.
Yeah, but all I need in return, you will get this, but all I need in return is a written statement of what happened, what all transpired.
Yeah.
I want you to date, time, everything. And if you cooperate, you'll get this, no questions asked.
Yeah. Saturday night we're having a barbecue at my place. Would you like to come over? Bring your family. Bring your kids. Yeah.
Brian would be the guy to come clean after Glick and Jeff scared the shit out of us.
Hey, where's the white guy? Where's the? Speaking of white people, where's the Amish dude? Is he okay?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe
Exactly.
so, yeah.
Brian will calm us down after
I've
the make
seen,
us shit
I've
our
seen
pants.
he's been posting back on TikTok, so I'm assuming.
I saw him getting ice cream in one of those little black carts with the horses. Yeah.
An Amish buggy. I hope he's doing all right though. I hope he's doing good. I haven't talked to him in a
The
while.
guy used to come in here. What was his name again? Jeff. Jeff. No,
Mike?
what was his name?
Mike.
Mike.
But it's midnight. I need to get to bed.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I
Uh,
gotta get up
Appreciate
early.
you having me on, man.
Me too.
I'm glad that the
I'll thank
Cancun.
myself for I'll thank myself in advance for behaving so nicely for you.
You redneck,
Jay,
you redneck
we
gang golf
reluctantly brought you up.
motherfucker.
We needed a fourth.
the Cancun trip advisory committee over here. We appreciate you guys
Hey.
being on board. It is
Yeah, I'm
amazing
looking-
that you can actually behave yourself, Jay.
I can
It's
tell you.
shocking.
I mean, I'm looking at hotels in,
beard serves him.
Merida, Mexico. Yeah. But all right,
Worst
guys, appreciate
experience-
it. Thanks for
okay.
having me
Sweet
on.
dreams.
Good night,
I'm-
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta
Goodbye,
go.
everybody. I'm gonna go play on TikTok. I think. Now that we were talking about it, I
Watch
just
out
grabbed.
for him.
Yeah, I just grabbed another couple beers. So I think I'm gonna drink. Dude, I've drank like 10 of these fucking things, and I'm not feeling a thing. That's
Nice.
something to be. That's something to be said about the Budweiser Select 55.
Yeah.
It's like that diet beer.
No, I gotta get into season 2 of Gotham. I've only watched I could only watch like 20 minutes of it today. I was just like,
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of Batmaned out for a little bit after watching Gotham plus the Batman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to watch something else.
Gotham's fun. It's just it's cool. It's just the first season's
It gets
real
repetitive.
slow. The second season starts to pick up a little bit more. So, but yeah,
Well,
I think I'm gonna.
watch that John Cena movie, the Vacation Friends or whatever. It's
Yeah,
called.
watch that. That movie's funny as fuck. John
What's it
Cena's a
called?
goddamn trip. Vacation Friends or something like that. I don't. Just put in John Cena movies. The John Cena's funny as fuck.
Well,
So-
I watched that movie, where he was a fireman. He was a smoke jumper.
Thanks, Bloody. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thank you, Blondie.
Yeah, with the kids movie.
Yeah, it was cute.
Thank you guys in
Yeah,
the
it's called
chatters box
Vacation
for hanging out
Friends.
with us for a little bit on the after show. We're just kind of hanging out, not doing much. Yeah, Vacation Friends is not
It's
the
for
fire.
faint of heart.
Well, yeah,
Fire,
God-
the
like I
fireman
said,
movie was cute,
yeah.
but it was like, I don't know. Did you see the John Cena? He was in that movie with that chick that I can't stand.
I know, man. Okay.
No, where he's sitting in the movie theater and she's talking, and the guy behind
Oh,
him is Mark Wahlberg.
he had like a cameo role in that movie with
Yeah. He was her
what the hell is her name?
boyfriend.
Amy Schumer.
Schumer.
Trainwreck.
Yeah, that movie's so fucking terrible.
Yeah, I've never
Chick-
seen
I
it.
can't
but-
stand that chick.
Yeah,
But
I'm not a big Amy.
I watched
Schumer
it because
fan.
he was in it. Because when he did that Daddy's Home 2, holy fuck, that was funny.
Oh, John Cena was at Daddy's Home too.
Yeah, he's in the second one. He plays Mark Wahlberg marries a chick that's got a kid, and he plays that kid's dad.
Oh, nice.
At the end of the first one, they talk about how Mark Wahlberg's moved like right down the street. He's married a hot chick. He's got a nice bigger house, and he's got the Ford Flex just like Will Ferrell. And he's like, and he introduced Will Ferrell and his ex-wife to his new wife, and her kid, his stepkid. And he says, "Yeah, their dad's coming," and he shows up on a fucking Harley. Totally pulls he totally pulls what Wahlberg did to Will Ferrell. Walks right
Yeah.
past him. But it's John Cena, and he's doesn't have a huge role in the second one, but John Lithgow and fucking Mel Gibson cracked me up in this fucking
Yeah.
Jesus. My wife actually she doesn't like Will Ferrell, and she called me.
Yeah, I like,
He has his
Will-
moments.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not the biggest Will Ferrell fan. He
He rides that motorcycle in Daddy's Home, and it goes through the fucking house. I lose it every time, and it comes out, lands on his fucking
yeah,
car, and rolls off.
he's very hit or miss for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like his movies and stuff like
he
that.
did. She called me yesterday, and she's like, "I just watched on the train, because she was taking the train from Germany to Spain. She said, I just watched Get Hard, which is Will Ferrell and
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. And she's like, it was funny as fuck. I said, yeah, it was alright. She's like, what, you've seen it? I said, of course I've seen it. The movie's old as fuck.
Yeah.
And she's like, why didn't you watch it with me? I'm like, because you don't like Will Ferrell. She's like, well, I like Chris Rock.
Yeah. Exactly.
But, But yeah, I'm gonna watch that Vacation Friends. It looked funny.
Yep. I think I'm gonna drink these last couple beers and call it a night myself. I'm gonna go hop on TikTok and see what's going on there. Do a little promoting for the show on there for a minute. And
I gotta clean my office. I got like 25 empty cans of energy drink.
yeah, this thing's gonna give you a fucking heart
and
attack.
like 400. No, I literally stopped buying them because, you know, my wife's been warning me for years. Don't stop drinking that. You're gonna have a heart attack. And then she's away, and I'm like, I'm buying 6 packs of it. So I was like, yeah, I guess
six pack a day.
No, I was going. I usually do about 2 a day with her gone. I try to limit myself, but because, you know, I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning after staying up like.
I'm telling you, you probably can't get them down there, and they're hard to find even up here. But Mountain Dew Amp.
Yeah, I can't get Mountain Dew here.
And
if I do, it costs a fortune.
Is one of, probably in my opinion, one of the best energy drinks out there because it gives you that little extra bump that you need, and there's no crash. Like with Monster,
this stuff doesn't make me crash. Monsters will make me crash.
Yeah, Monsters have that hard
this stuff
crash.
Tastes like Monster, but it doesn't make me crash, and it's only $1 a can.
Yeah, I like Monster. But the Mountain Dew Amp, I think they taste a million times better. Mountain Dew has a new hard Mountain Dew, alcoholic Mountain Dew,
alcoholic
Mountain Dew. I want to find it because I want to give it a try. I can't find it anymore.
Right.
I'm about to give my buddy Kevin a call and be like, "Bro, you work at Pepsi. Where can I get this shit at? Or can you get me some?"
Used to work at Pepsi.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I was at the store today and I was gonna pick up a 6-pack of it. And it turned out what I grabbed was a 12-pack, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to know. I don't want to carry that fucking all the way back to the house.
Yeah.
Because I just walked over to get my haircut.
Yeah.
And take out cash, which I spent already. Between the haircut and...
I was going to say, wasn't the Tooth Fairy supposed to come?
Yeah, no, I got that cash.
Oh, okay.
That cash.
Yeah, okay.
No, I got to find the fucking tooth.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, if the kids are here and they've lost a tooth, and I'm like, shit, I don't carry cash on me, and I can only go to the ATM and take a 20 out.
Well, I told him, I said, well, no, I let Mom know that you lost a tooth to call so she could call the Tooth Fairy. And
okay.
I'm waiting on the call saying the Tooth Fairy's coming.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see? That way I had time to go to the ATM.
Nice.
Because it's a 40-minute walk to the fucking ATM.
Jesus.
Because I can't take a cab there. Both cars aren't working. So I have to fucking walk to the ATM. Because I can't take a cab there. I don't have a fucking cash. And if I have any change, fucking kids steal it.
Yeah.
Like, if I leave coins all over my desk all the time, and they'll run to the store that's inside the complex, and the lady sells candies and shit. And my kids are keeping her in business, let me tell you.
I believe
She sells
that.
candy, chips, and shit.
She's got a little convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not even a
convenience
convenience store, because she doesn't sell anything I would buy for myself.
Yeah. I get that.
But my kids go over there, and then of course with the my neighbor that's got that Cobra, he gives them money to do him favors. Like, hey, see if your dad will buy me a cigarette. And he'll pay me for the cigarette, and then he'll give me a quarter for a cigarette, with the equivalent of a US quarter, and then give them a quarter for picking it up for him.
Nice.
And I'm like, you fucking bastard.
Oh, yeah.
But then every once in a while he'll just stop by here at the house and be like, hey, I bought your pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Because 99% of the time I don't see any of the money. Because my kids are like, oh no, he forgot to give it to me. He didn't have any cash. I'm like, yeah, sure. As you run to the store to pick up a bag of chips, you bastards.
As you, on your way back to the house from his house, you get chips and candy.
You stop by the store.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch this movie and see if I can get hold of the wife.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna just jump on TikTok for a minute, drink these last couple beers, and then throw something on the TV.
She was at the club earlier, but she is, what time is it? It's 7 a.m. in Berlin. I gotta fucking switch my clock over to Spain.
Nice.
Because she's in Spain. I have two dual clocks on my screensaver.
Yeah.
And I try to keep hers, so I know what time. So if I call her, I'm not calling her at 3 o'clock in the morning like an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, you dual clock. So she's in Spain. So what time is it over there? Probably the same. Spain. So okay, yeah, she's in Madrid. So it's 7:12 a.m. So she's asleep, but she'll probably be up in like the next 20 minutes. We usually speak about 2 o'clock in the morning, my time, which is like her 8 9. She's just getting up, getting ready to go sightseeing wherever she is. She went to a club last night, and when she called me close to the end of the podcast, and she was like, "I miss you so much." She was in tears. She's like, "What's the matter? What happened?" She's like, "I'm at a bar with some friends that I met at the hostel." She's staying at all girl hostels,
Yeah.
and you know, you meet everybody there, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to the club. You want to come?" Yeah, sure. So she goes to the club, and she's like, she's here. She met some guy, and I was like, yeah, see you in 2 weeks.
Right.
but yeah, let's go ahead and jump off here. We don't have to do a close.
No, I'm just gonna turn the son bitch off. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump off here. Like I said, I got 2 more beers. I'm gonna drink them, and I'm gonna throw something on the TV and lay down. Call it a night and shit.
Well, I don't even sleep in my bedroom anymore because I can't sleep without her here, so I fall asleep on the couch.
I did that a couple weeks ago, and Jody came up here after that one weekend. It was tough for me to come in here and sleep, so I just slept out on the couch for a few days.
Yeah.
It was just like, kind of wish you were here.
I got my first electric bill in this house. I told you a while back I got a meter.
Oh yeah. They were gonna shut your shit off.
No, well, yeah, exactly. And I got the first bill, $150 for 2 months
Not bad.
with the air conditioner on all the time.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I was like, that's not terrible. But I went and paid the bill. My wife called. I went to the store where I pick up cigarettes and shit, where I can use my card, and I paid the bill. And she calls me and she goes, "Did you just spend 2,600 pesos at the fucking OXXO?" Which is like a 7-Eleven. I was, "What the fuck did you buy?" I said, "I paid the electric bill." She said, "Oh, okay." She says, "How many chips are you buying?" Because there's nothing in there that you go in and you're like, "Oh, I need this. Oh, and this." No, it's like, I can get this or this. I don't want either. I'll just get another Coke and a pack of cigarettes and go home.
Right.
Because Mexican candy, disgusting. Most Mexican candy is covered in there. It's like dehydrated fruit covered in chili powder. Disgusting. Oh, it's so gross. My wife loves this shit. My kids love this shit. I'm like, oh, you guys are really gross. I went at Costco. They have American style candies, but they sell it in big fuck off bags. And I bought a bunch of it one day, and I was the only one that ate it. So it lasted 3 months because I'm not a big candy guy. The kids liked like the sour candy, and of course the Snickers.
Yeah.
You know, well, you can get Snickers at the fucking OXXO, so no big deal. But the one thing I can't keep in the house, Dr. Pepper and Butterfingers. Everybody drinks them or eats them. My wife doesn't like Dr. Pepper. The kids love it. But everybody in the house loves fucking Butterfingers. They go quick.
Pinya.
But yeah, let's go ahead and end this. I gotta take a shit too.
Fair enough.
I don't. God knows how much money I'm gonna spend tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy at least one controller. I'm gonna buy that charger thing like you got, or see if I can't get me a quarter.
That charger thing I got was only like $12. It wasn't very expensive at all.
Well, the problem here is like I know that if I buy a PlayStation brand controller at Walmart, it's like $50. I know it is.
Ouch.
So yeah, so it's like goddamn. So I'm gonna go to the game store, and they got knockoffs that are corded, and I can get those for like $15-$20
Yeah, right.
all day long, and I'll pick up 2 of them. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, there you go.
And that way I can keep one here in the office, and But if I find knockoff chargeables, I'll buy those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go all the way to fucking Walmart. No, because like the store close by, like I said, I could walk there in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But the selection of stuff that's not food is a joke.
Yeah.
And I like, especially with my wife not being here, I go and I get stuff that I can microwave or throw in the toaster oven or throw in the deep fryer.
Oh, yeah,
and the selection for that shit is almost nil.
Yeah.
And I did go and get gas. I sent my brother-in-law to go get gas with his stepdad.
Yeah.
I said, here's my debit card. Here's the code. Go get me gas. Bring me back receipts.
Yeah, exactly.
And he went and got gas. I said, on your way back, stop, get chips and shit for the weekend. And they ended up spending like 1,000 pesos, like $50 for everything, including the gas. Gas was $25 for that tank. Is fucking comes up to my like bottom of my ribs.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent size, and it'll last me like 3-4 months.
Nice.
But I've been putting it off buying it because I don't have a way to go take the gas tank over to the fucking gas place and fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
And her stepdad and I don't get along because he's kind of a douche.
Yeah.
And he thinks
I think you've told me that before. Yeah.
He thinks he knows everything. I'm like, dude, you're fucking. It's like me trying to explain to you something that you know is wrong, but with everything the man says. Everything.
You never try to explain anything to me that's wrong.
Because I'm always right. That's what you fail to realize. No, but like if I say it's right, he says it's left. And I'm like, motherfucker, it's right there.
He does it just to do it.
Yeah,
My sister used to be like that. Jackie, the one that went to school with us.
Yeah.
She used to be like that. You could go, oh, the sky's blue. And she'd go, no, it's purple.
I'm like, fuck.
Are you on a different planet? Because I'm pretty sure we're looking at the same fucking sky and it's blue. No, it's purple. And she'll fight you on it. I'm like,
and how are you with driving with other people, letting somebody else drive you?
oh, I don't care. Well, depending upon how they drive.
Yeah. I'm fine with somebody else driving me, as long as they don't drive like a fucking idiot.
I used to know somebody like that. Well, she drove like a fucking moron. I could not stand driving with her. Like rules on the road did not apply to this dumb bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Red light.
Well, no,
I mean I'm gonna turn left on a red light. Why?
Why? Because
driving down the side of a mountain, it's a 4-lane road, and she's in all 4 lanes around these curves and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, everybody does it. No, the fuck they don't. I'm watching everybody else around us, and you're the only idiot doing it.
They're the ones going off the side of the cliff to get away from your dumb ass.
Yeah.
But no, But
I typically don't care. I mean,
normally, it doesn't bother me. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll get in a couple of cabs here where I'm like, dude, if you don't slow down, I'm gonna fucking knock you the fuck out. I don't care if you're doing 70 and I knock you out while we're doing it because you're gonna kill us anyways. Mm-hmm. But this guy, it's like, I swear to God, I have to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't fall asleep. How's one person can sleep so much?
Maybe he has narcolepsy.
I don't know what it is, but like if this motherfucker comes over, like if my wife's mom comes over and the kids come over, everybody comes in the house except for him and stay in the car and sleep.
Well, not all the time, but I was guilty of that. Like when Courtney and I were married and stuff, we'd go to like family events or something like that, and I would hang out with everybody, and I was always in the house. But I'd sit down on the chair or something in the living room, and I'd fall asleep.
Oh no, that's fine. If you want to come in and fucking pass out, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But to not even say hi or something, just stay in the fucking car. If I did that, my wife would have my ass. She's like, "What is she? Some sort of asshole?"
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
And it's like, we'll go over there, and her mom's like, "Oh, Jeff, can you fix this real quick?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Mm-hmm. And we were over there for like 6 hours one day, and they had a bunch of paving stones, and I dug holes with a hammer, a claw hammer, and buried said paving stones because I was fucking bored. And her mom was like, looked over at her husband, and she's like, "Look, Jeff finds stuff to do. You just sleep."
I think I think that's what surprised Jody last weekend because I just came down and she had mentioned about her screen door, and then
Right.
she was like, "If you want, when you get there, go ahead and open the windows," because it was so nice out Friday, and
Right.
she had to work Friday, and I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll probably do that. I like having the windows open." And she's like, "But don't open the window above the kitchen sink." And I was like, "Why not?" And she's like, "Well, when you open it, it's I gotta like climb up on the counter because it won't come down or whatever."
Right.
And it was just the tracking. It wasn't somebody had taken it out and didn't put it in properly.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm like, oh, well. And I just took it upon myself. I know she was like, "Don't worry about," because I told her when she mentioned it, I said, "Oh, I'll take care of it." She's like, "Don't worry about fixing it. Leave it alone." Blah blah blah. She's like, "I don't want you to do that." I just took it upon myself and just
What do
did
you
it.
give for a molar? What do you give for a molar?
$5 for a tooth, really. What is that? Is that 5?
50 pesos. It's like $2.50.
Yeah. I usually give like $5 per tooth.
There's $10. It's 200
Okay.
peso bill. I don't have any hundreds. But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but I think that kind of shocked her and surprised her because I just came down there and I knew it needed to be done and I fixed it. And I told her
Oh, I do have.
one,
I do have.
wanted she said something about the home inspector had told her she needed like a battery backup or something like that for her septic. So that's $5.
Yeah, that's about $5.
Nice.
That's the quickest reference.
Yeah.
You know, that's like to. I mean, it's actually 19 pesos to the dollar, so that's like $4.75.
Yeah. But like the home inspector had recommended like a battery backup, sump pump, and I was like, I don't think you need that because her house kind of sits up, and then
Right.
everything slopes away from her house, and I was like, but I'll look and see what your sump pump like the pit looks like, and if it's
Fascinating.
if it's not much water or whatever in there, you probably don't need it. And I said, you probably got good drainage with the way your house is. But it had the cover that was sealed and bolted, and I didn't have a
Okay.
socket set. So I was like, well, that's on my list of things I want to do. She's like, you don't have to do any of that. I was like, I know I don't have to, but I want to. And
That's
you,
the joys of being an adult is I get to go
Yeah.
buy more and more tools.
I was like, I know you don't. I know I don't have to, but I know that you want it done, and I can do it. So why would you go pay somebody to do it when your boyfriend
you
can
I
take
bought
care of it
this.
for you?
I told you I bought this for the thing the kids broke.
Oh yeah, for the water.
Is that water thing? I'm looking for something else to use it on. I'm like, break something so I can fix it. I want to buy a full set. I'll never use them, but
Well.
fuck, they're fun to use.
Yeah, that's a little. It's like a tapping tool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tap. It's a 3/8 tap.
Yeah.
Because the inside of the pipe is 3/8. Is this
Mhm.
3/8? Yeah, it's 3/8. But the outside is half. And in order to make a 3/8 fit, I use a gas fitting.
Mm.
And you can't fucking tell the difference after I modified the gas fitting, because it's a threaded into a nipple, so it's concaved and
Yeah.
So what I did is I took a grinder and cut it off smooth, and then took a file and thickened it out,
Yeah.
and it works. He said it works better than it did before. He's like, I'm
Nice.
thinking about breaking the other one and borrowing that tap from you.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's right here. Just let me know. And what I did is I just hooked it up to the socket set.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but I want to get a wood tap, and I want to get the male and female wood tap. So you take a wooden dowel and thread it,
Oh yeah.
and just because it'd be fun.
Just because.
Because I'm a freak.
Yeah.
I don't go to Home Depot with my wife being out of town.
That's
I will
probably a good idea.
I will probably spend $5,000 without even thinking about it. Because I know
Well,
right now they have a sale on table saws, and I'm like,
I could use
and
one. It'd be a lot cheaper.
the tool store has a sale on lathes. I've wanted a lathe since I was 10,
Nice.
and I want one big enough where I can fucking make a baseball bat out of.
Yeah.
I don't want one of those little ones that only go 12 inches. I want a 6-foot fucking beast.
Hell yeah.
And they got them for $700, and I'm like, if I could figure out how to get that fucker home, because I went in there to find that tap, and they didn't have taps though.
Can you guys
Thought
rent the pickup trucks at Home Depot and Lowe's down there for like $20 a day or something?
they could. I just rented every day.
Yeah. There's a lot of people up here. There's a lot of people that do that here in the States.
You can't even get U-Hauls here.
Oh, really?
You can't even
Well,
go to Hertz or a car rental. They
Mhm.
don't rent pickups. They only rent cars and SUVs.
huh.
Which makes sense because you don't really need, but I can get a guy over by Costco. They have
Mhm.
3/4 ton, 3,500 Fords flatbeds
Yeah.
with wood panels,
Yeah.
sitting there all day long, where you can hire them to move you or go pick something up.
Yeah.
But that tool place will deliver,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
and it's more of a, if I buy this, yes, I can afford it. Yes, my wife will let me have it, but she's going to yell at me for about 3 days.
Yeah. Why did you buy it?
Because why did you spend $700 on something you don't need?
Mhm.
Because it's cool.
Yeah.
Because I have the best toys in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
But with I looked at, I'm looking at those Armadas and those
Mhm.
Pathfinders. I found a 2012 Pathfinder for 190,000 pesos, so like $8,000.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was like, really?
Hmm.
So I saved it. But I'm
Nice.
also looking at Mitsubishi Lancers, which are basically about the size of your Cruise,
Mhm.
but they have
Yeah. I know what they are.
the motor it's the same motor that's in the
They're
Evolution.
they're the rally cars.
Yeah.
Yep. I know what they are.
Well, they're the base rally car.
Yeah. Base rally car.
If you get
yeah.
the Evolution, that's basically a rally car for the road.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that I think it might have been years ago when I worked security at the apartment complex. The little Puerto Rican kid that had one. He had the Lancer Evo or whatever the
Evo,
hell.
yeah, that's the big
Yeah.
boy. That's
Yeah.
the. Well, they
And
don't
he
sell
loved
the
that
Evos
fucker.
here. They don't
Yeah.
sell the Evos here. You can't
Yeah.
get them.
And
But
he
you get the
loved that fucking
Lancers,
thing.
and then all you have to do is turbo the fucker, and you have an Evo.
Yeah.
Well, basically, not
Basically.
100%. You still have to make it all-wheel drive, but I don't know.
Mhm.
But I want to get the Evo body kit, so it looks
Yeah.
like an Evo, and just turbo it, front-wheel drive, and just beat the piss out of it. I found one for really fucking cheap in black. It's a 2014, something like that, for like $6,000.
Damn.
And I'm thinking, if I get that, I'll kill myself later, but I'll probably get rid of the Eclipse.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
Yeah.
I've already planned on throwing $5,000 to $10,000 at the Eclipse as it is.
Jesus.
I'm gonna just drop it off the mechanic and just throw him a bunch of money and be like, "This is what I want done. See you in 6 months." Because
enough.
he's got sitting on his lot that somebody left, and they said, "Fuck it, just keep it." A Stratus Turbo,
Hmm.
which is the same. It's basically the Dodge Neon.
Yeah, I know what a Dodge
Okay.
Stratus is. My buddy Kevin had
Well,
one. I
okay.
think it was a Stratus, the RT or whatever, the fast one, and it was
Yeah.
like manual and everything like that.
Well, the same motor that's in the Stratus is in my Eclipse.
Hmm.
Obviously, mine's older.
Mhm.
But the Stratus RT is a turbo, and it's a 2.2 liter, where mine's just a 2 liter.
Yeah.
So I would gain 100 horsepower, and it'll bolt right the fuck in.
Yeah, I remember my buddy had one, and my little Pontiac G6 GT blew the doors off that son of a bitch. He was, I
Well,
was,
Like
I was
the motor
coming.
I want for the Eclipse is out of a Lancer Evo, but they're $8,000
Yeah.
plus shipping.
Hmm.
Ship it from the States. Good luck with that.
Yeah. I was getting on 16 here, just right out for the freeway right here by my house, and I seen him coming down 16, so he was already doing like 60, 65, and he punched it. I was on the on ramp, mind you, and I blew his fucking doors off with that G6. He was like, "I didn't know that thing was that fast." I was like, "I tried to tell you, for a V6, it was nasty."
Well, I was looking at that. Those fucking new Pathfinders that I was looking at, built-in TVs in the headrest.
Oh yeah, a lot of SUVs and
And I'm like,
vans and crossovers and stuff have TVs in them and stuff like that.
but that's why I think I'm gonna buy like the Lancer
Hmm.
because A, it's cool
Yeah,
and I can make it look like an Evo, and use it as a daily. But if we taking like all the kids and like
yeah.
her brother and sister, and we're going to, you know, Ishkaret or Shelha, which is an hour drive, I can throw them in the back, fucking turn something on the TV, and they'll shut the fuck up,
Hmm.
and I can just drive in cool comfort. Full
Yeah,
leather,
exactly.
sunroof, fully fucking loaded these Pathfinders I'm looking at,
Yeah,
and they're massive.
yeah, they're nice SUVs.
Well, like I could buy a Suburban. The problem is it's a cartel magnet.
Yeah,
So
a
it's
little bit.
like Pathfinder, not so much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And then I looked at an '01 Pathfinder, and Jesus, they're small. You can fit them in the back of a new Pathfinder.
Jesus.
But the crazy thing is if I find uh, if I find an old '01 Nissan Pathfinder
Mm-hmm.
that the rear end is fucked up, I will buy it because the motor that's in it is the same thing that's in a Nissan Skyline.
Huh. Interesting.
Hmm. I mean, well, you got to add the turbo and stuff, but it's the same block.
Yeah.
And have you heard of the Nissan Juke?
No, I've never heard of
They're ugly as fuck.
it.
They're
Fair
ugly
enough.
as fuck. But if you find a Juke R, now you've heard of the Nissan R35, the new
Yeah.
Skyline. Okay,
Yeah.
same motor, same drivetrain in the Juke R, all-wheel
Hmm.
drive, and with just changing the injectors, just the injector, a 20-minute job,
Mm.
600 horsepower.
You don't need anything like that.
Oh, trust me. Every time I see a Juke, I'm like, is that an R? Because I'll buy that motherfucker right now. Because I'll rip it out and I'll put it in the, you know that I showed you the Nissan hardbody
Yeah.
pickups that are 4 doors.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Take that motor, that drivetrain, put it on that fucking hardbody.
You're
You
gonna
got an
kill
all-wheel
yourself.
drive race truck.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Well, the neighbor and I are talking about buying a Beetle and putting a YZF motor in it, or a Hayabusa motor.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Oh yeah, we're dumb. We were doing donuts today in the Cobra.
Nice.
Around we have a big roundabout at the
Mhm.
end, and it's like if you drive around it normal,
Yeah.
it'll take you a good 30 seconds to get around it. We were getting around it in 10 in the Cobra, seeing who could do the better donut and drift, while the cop was sitting on the sidewalk in a lawn chair laughing at us.
Mm.
'Cause he's
Unnecessary.
Well, we went up to him and we were like, "Hey, we just tuned this," which wasn't true.
Yeah.
Can we test it out? And he's like, "Yeah, go ahead." He's like, "I'll make sure nobody's coming." So they blocked the street with the 2 trucks and let us do donuts for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
We had like 6 cars backed up on each side when we got done. Because he just got a new tire for it, and we just put the new coilover suspension on the back. 'Cause
Yeah.
it broke. We just welded it back up and bolted it on today. So it's the first time this car's been driven in like 2 months. So we had to tune it. We had to make sure the tires matched.
Tune it up.
The fucker's got 1.5 foot wide tires on the back of it. We were breaking them loose like they were nothing. Like they were cheater tires.
Yeah.
It's only running a 351.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a really big motor. But that car, I can damn near pick it up. If it wasn't for the motor, I could lift the
Yeah.
front end off the fucking ground.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
it's just fiberglass.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just like a
It's
kit
a
car or
steel
something.
frame, fiberglass. And if the motor was out of it, I could lift the fucking front end of this thing off the ground. It's stupid quick.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can get these kits for like $5,000. I was like, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
The problem with the Cobras is I don't find them that attractive. I mean, they're cool
Yeah.
to look at for like 5 minutes, but I don't want one. I want a 32 Ford.
Oh, good luck with that.
Well, those kits are like 10 grand,
Mm.
unbuilt.
Yeah.
and no motor, no transmission, just the body and frame, and like a rolling chassis with no motor, no transmission, and body, steel body. I think it's 15 grand. And then you paint it, you put whatever motor in it, and fuck, if you put a 350 Chevy in it, you got a fucking bullet.
Mm.
And I want to put the 572 in it. Which with no add-ons, no, just right out of the box, right onto the frame with the right transmission, you got 500 horsepower right there. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, but I want it. And I know a guy that's got an original here. He's got an
Nice.
original 1932, and it is for sale, but it's just out of my price range. It's $1 million pesos. So 50 grand. And I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, say, like I said, you're just
But
gonna
the-
get something
I
dumb
would-
and you're gonna kill yourself.
I would be remiss if I bought that car because you're taking an original and I would chop the fuck up. I would take 6 inches out of the fucking windshield, rip the flathead out of it, and put in a LS.
Mm-hmm.
I'd fucking go nuts. I'd literally take 50 grand and turn it into 25 grand, but then I could sell it for 75. You can buy a good built 32 Ford. You could sell all day long for 75 grand without even trying.
Mm.
I just gotta have the like 60 grand to buy it and build it, which don't. So, there's that up.
Like I said, you do something stupid
Well,
and kill yourself.
by the end of the year, I will have the money to buy it, but I won't have the time to build it anyways or use it or the
Mhm.
space to park it, because with buying 2 new vehicles plus keeping the old vehicles we have, that's 4 vehicles. We can technically only park 3 here.
Well, you're gonna have to get rid of.
Nope. I'm buying the house next door, so I'll have parking for 6. Because with the house is only 35 grand, fuck. If I could buy 4 of them, I will. I want to buy the house next door and expand this house from a 2-bedroom house to 4-bedroom. That way I have and in between the 2 houses, I'll have one big garage
Yeah.
where I'll only be able to park 2 cars in it, bumper to bumper. But
Yeah.
fuck it, who cares?
But still.
But I'm hoping to buy that by the end of next year. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. I gotta take a shit.
Nice.
I'm sitting here squirming.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss too, so.
All right, brother. We'll
All right,
talk to you
man.
later.
Yeah, we'll talk
Love
to you
you.
later. Love you too, man.
Bye.
All right, later.